Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody's having a good day wherever you are. As always, no matter what and how things are around the world, there's always two things, two words that matter. And those two words are forza. Well, I saw the Juventus game, the last hurrah for an Italian team to stay in Europe. And Serie A bows out of European competition like dogs, like little bitches. Once again, Serie a disaster. The level of Italian football is absolutely disastrous. No excuses, no nothing. Everything that Serie A touches turns to shit. This is just the reality. The reality of the matter is that Serie A is not even a second-tier league anymore. Oh my God, Ricci to Milan? I hope not. What's up, Joel? What does this mean for Serie A, guys? This means that once again, we should only but be happy when they call us the Farmers League, because honestly, being called the Farmers League is a compliment. It is a compliment because the level of Serie A is so disgustingly low that I believe Farmers Leagues are better. So actually, we should rejoice in happiness, and when they call us the Farmers League, because I'm sure that a Farmers League would do better than what Serie A does. So here we are. Once again, everybody starts the season thinking that Serie A is all this mighty that. Every single season, same thing. The Italian football movement has died. It is dead, and it will never come back. It will never, ever come back. The only chance Italian football has is Milan. And unfortunately, one team cannot carry the whole damn league. When Milan is not there, we need the other teams to carry the league. But Milan tonight, if Milan was a little bit further in their life, in their journey, let's say, would not have lost this game. If Milan was, let's say, in it where they, let's say, even where they are now, Milan would have not lost this game. And where Milan is going to be next year, Milan will not lose that game, because Milan does not go to Europe to lose. And unfortunately, we are stuck with these stupid-ass teams like Inter, Juventus, Roma, Atalanta, Napoli, Lazio, that are all fucking bitches. We're all disgusting bitches with no balls that do nothing but embarrass Italian football. That's all they do. Unfortunately, Milan has had these 10 years of complete dog shit, and it's time to come back. We are back, and we are the only chance Italy has. We are the only chance Italy has. There's no other chance. No other team can bring back some dignity to Italy. Now, unfortunately, we have to be patient. We have to wait for next year, and we have to wait for fucking 12 months. So a fucking long time. A long time is going to pass between now and the quarterfinals next year. We're we're talking literally, we have to wait 12 months. What an absolute disgusting situation we're in. It's literally being raised and watching football all my life. I've never accepted anything but being number one. Either you're number one or you're nothing. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I see football. Either you're number one or you're nothing. And we are even less than nothing right now as a country, as a footballing country. We're less than nothing. Less than nothing. If you would call us nothing, that would be okay. But we're less than that. You're so correct, Roy. This is why this season is vital to the development for Milan. Yep. So, Roy, you're now admitting what guys like Rajon and Anwar says about the... What? Non-so. I've been saying this way before those two guys. Have you not followed this channel, my man? Since day one, I've been saying that Serie A is 8th. EPL, Germany, and Spain is above Serie A. I've always said that, but I even say that France is above Serie A. Portugal is above Serie A. Holland is above Serie A. What am I missing? Switzerland, I think, is even above Serie A. You can even argue that Austria is above Serie A. I've never, ever said once in the last maybe 12 years, I've never said once that I think Serie A is any good. I'm a realist, guys. I only say Serie A is good when we win trophies, because that's all I care about. Trophies, 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 trophies. Silverware. That's the metric I choose. Silverware. I've not said once that Serie A is any good. Not said it once. Right, and Texas, right? This season fun. Yeah, I mean, I say this with a bitter heart, but because I honestly, like, of course, I'm a Milanista and I want Milan to win, but I want Italian teams to win. But it's going to be Milan that will have to show the way. First of all, get rid of all these fucking coaches. Italy's biggest problem is this, and it's the problem that they've had for a very, very long time. Is that Italy, except for AC Milan, I would say, has always had this tradition and culture of playing, instead of playing with the courage to win, they play with the fear to lose. And Milan has always been, let's say, the balancing act. They've always been the balancing act, the team that plays with the courage to win. And that's how you play football. You play football with the courage to win, not with the fear of losing. Whoever plays football with the fear of losing is a bitch. And that's what Serie A is. A big, big, big bitch. Always scared. They always play scared. Always fear, 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 fear. What the fuck? Really? This is what I have to look at? This is what I have to fucking endure? I gotta watch my language. It's children here. Anyway, what are you guys saying? We're going to have to carry Italy like Bayern carries Germany. Yep. Mates are going further than UCL than the whole of Serie A. There you go. That says it all. I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling. I'm being quite serious. Serie A is good at being bad. Oh yeah, we're top of the class when it comes to that. You have to take risks to win. Serie A teams don't do that. No, it's not. It's not. Um, I get the mentality of being a solid squad but doesn't get scored on and all that. I believe in that. I believe in defensive responsibility. I believe that in order to be a championship team, you must not concede goals. But you have to play to score goals. You have to play to constantly score. You press high for 90 minutes and you score goals, and you don't allow them to score goals. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Serie Agnelli. That's good. I like that. 75 million from Vlahovic, and still Juve can win. Now watch out for Juve, guys, because Juve, remember, this story that Serie A is such a great league because the championship is open. Don't get fooled by this. All right? Don't get fooled by this, guys. Serie A is dog shit. It is dog shit. You saw that how Juve got demolished by a team that should not be demolishing Juve. But guys, in Italy, it doesn't matter. In Italy, it doesn't matter. You can play the worst bullshit football in the world, and you'll still win. Also because Italy is rigged. And that is one of the reasons why Italy cannot win in Europe anymore, because the league is 100% rigged. And that has been made absolutely clear this season. Not only is Serie A 100% rigged, but the teams are so dog shit that you can play football like Juve does, and they might even win the Scudetto. I'm hearing all these people say Juventus is out of the race. Bullshit. We still have 9 games to go. And in Italy, you can play like dog shit. You can even win games without taking shots on goal. Yeah, let's hope that Milan... well, I honestly think that Milan has nothing to worry about. Milan right now just needs to be focused on the games ahead. And they need to... I saw the training with Seedorf and Klose. The team looks good. Team looks focused. And the guy and the what I liked and what I noticed about those training videos is that they look happy. The guys look happy. They look tranquilli, serene, you know? And that's really the best way. You don't want your team to be super, super duper tense, because when your team is super tense, that energy does not work out well for you. You want your team to be relaxed. You want your team to have not so much weight burden on your mind. And from the trainings that I saw, the team seems to be pretty. The group, it's there. The group, the togetherness of the group, and that is the difference really between the teams in Italy right now. That we have the most solid group. Meaning the team is the most, let's say, is the team with the most chemistry amongst each other. They're a band of brothers, and they love being together. They love being in that environment. Milanello is their temple. They go there, they mess around, they joke around, but then when training starts, they're serious. The intensity is correct, but the mind is not being burdened by bullshit.
Yo, Roy,
Way,
how's it
lad,
going, man?
how you doing?
Oh man, I'm really good. I'm
You're
enjoying
happy, huh?
this. I'm enjoying this.
For
I'm
you, this
loving
is
it.
a great day.
You know, Roy, I always say this is a day that things get exposed. You cannot hide. This is the day that you see that the Serie A is a rigged league.
Oh, I know it's a relief. Yeah,
You can see it when you compete against teams that actually compete in a real league that actually is not rigged, is not controlled by powers. That's what happened. That's
I
how it works.
100% agree with that.
Because an example is La Liga. Barcelona had to break the financial fair play of the domestic league, La Liga, to sign again Messi. And La Liga told them, no, we're not changing the rules for you. Messi has to go for free.
Yeah,
A
100%.
super, a super powerful team. They couldn't change the rules. In Italy, Inter and
Exactly.
Juventus didn't pay the salaries. The rule was that at the end of June, if you haven't paid the salary, you lose the Serie A and you don't
Yep,
qualify to the Champions League. In
yep,
Serie A, they changed the rules. So Juventus and Inter find the cash in the summer, and that's it.
yep, 100%. That's a
That's
great
is
example.
a simple example of how it works things in Italy.
Yep,
So that's what happened. Juventus spent 130 million and got 3 goals at home against Villarreal.
yep.
That's it.
It's a disgusting situation, man. Uh, all right. Hey, listen, I have to. I'm going to transition to my computer. Just give me a second. I'll be back. Okay.
You're gonna be back in how long?
2 minutes.
Okay,
I just got home right now. I got to transition. All
no
right.
problem. I'll keep the boys entertained.
All right.
Let's see. Let's see what I can say. First of all, I wanna share a video with you guys. It's just give me a second. I'll share this video. It's an important video everyone needs to see. Let me just put it there. How's it going, everyone? No, no, it's rigged, man. It's not poor. Serie A is not poor. It's rigged. There is a lot of talent. There is a lot of football knowledge. There's a lot of things. It's just it's rigged, man. Not the best team is not. If Serie A was a honest league, I'll tell you what. If Serie A was an honest league, uh, Milan would have at least 7 points from Inter and 13 points from Juventus. That's it. That's how it's supposed to be, but it's not because referees and other things just become different. But anyway, let me see if I can show this video. First of all, let me go with this video first, just to warm up it. Well, I hope the people enjoyed this one. Let me share something else. Let's see if I can share this one. Here we go. Uh, I don't think I can. Let's see. No, I cannot share it. Damn it. Anyway, Roy's gonna come and he's gonna share it. How's it going, guys? What is the feeling about this Champions League? Yeah, man, you can say it. That's me. That's my son when he's gonna go to San Siro. That's the way to behave. Anyway, what do you guys think about the games? How do you guys think about the Juventus game and the Chelsea game as well. Villarreal played good. Juventus as well, but Villarreal did the things properly. Really focused. Great, great game. And that's the Champions League. That's the Europa. Just Atalanta at the moment is in, if I'm not wrong. So I don't know. Oh, come on. That's not a profanity, man. Saying Interista vaffanculo is not a profanity. Especially at San Siro. So relax, man. And kids, they're gonna learn it anyway at a certain point. So sooner or later. Good evening. Oh my God. What do you guys think about Allegri? What a failure. What a failure. Allegri is finished as a manager. I mean, he's good as a manager, but not the level they are expecting from him. He gets a lot of credits now recently because what he won in the past, but let's be honest, it's not so good. Smart game. I don't know. If you're smart, you don't. They left a lot of space at the end. There was a lot of space at the end. They were trying to win it because they were at home, but they left a lot of space. Roy, where are you going, man? I thought you're
I
gonna
have
be
to.
home.
Yeah, something happened. I have to go back somewhere. Anyway, what's going on?
I'm eating. Sorry. Hmm.
You eating?
Did you saw the game?
Yeah, I watched the whole game. It was embarrassing.
What do you think?
Absolute shit. Just disgusting football. No press whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
that's a thing that Juve I don't understand. Allegri just as soon as the other team has the ball, not one player presses. They all just wait and just retreat, and that's really the only issue that they have. Is like just press high, man, press. Fucking go to war.
Be
You're at
brave.
home.
Brave. Be brave.
Be
It's
brave.
football,
You're at
man.
home. You gotta win. You're fucking playing. They played. I mean, in all fairness, they had some good chances in the beginning. They could have scored. They got a post, the crossbar.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper had some good saves. But then after that, it was just like, no more, zero.
Roy,
And,
we have someone from the East Coast here. So
okay.
be careful. Florence
East
is
Coast
here.
Mafia.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Man, what do you think about the games? Roy is starting to rant, man, because Allegri is I mean, if they look Juventus and they think, oh my God, Italian football is still like used to be 60 years ago. That's what they think.
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
see
yeah.
Juventus, they
No,
think, oh yeah, in Serie A they play like this. And people want me to cheer about Juventus. No, man. I want them to go out and I want to tell the world that actually Serie A is not like this. That teams like Milan, Inter, Sassuolo, Roma, all of them, Lazio, Atalanta, they play attacking football. They go for it. They are brave. Maybe they lose. Maybe they're unlucky, but they go for it. Juventus, no. Juventus, as you say, is like scared.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
And I would say that out of every single team right now, and I'm talking about every European team, Juventus is a team that did the worst embarrassing. Like it was PSG, maybe you could say. But this defeat here from Villarreal 3-0 is even more embarrassing than PSG's defeat. So right now, Juventus is the most embarrassing team in Europe.
they,
And with them, they bring the Serie A. So now when people see Juventus, they see the Serie A,
they got
right?
beat twice,
Yeah.
3-0
So
in
I
Europe.
learned you're right for hating them. You're right. They make the Serie A look like shit. I mean, I can't argue with you on that.
Trent, if you want to talk, talk. Go for it.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you guys. Actually, I, that's how I felt during the game too. Is I always say that Ronaldo knew that Juve is a sinking ship, and it's just happening now. I mean, they're doing fine in the league since they got in the top four. I don't know if they're going to stay there, but I don't think Juve is like it was 6 years ago, or like the players that were 6 years ago is not comparable to what they have now, and the coach and where the team was in general. Now it's just Dybala and Cuadrado and some other older players with a bunch of new kids that never worked out really. They don't have a leader. They would just go close to their box, but nobody had more courage to do something, try something else. They would just like putting the ball around the box. Nobody had like, and Vlahovic was being marked by two players all the time. They were physical on him, but besides him, that was trying to get some balls and run more. I like nobody else really had the balls to do something extra to pass that wall that they were creating, and then they just got tired and Villarreal hit them back. But Juve is not a great team anymore, man. This is just how it is, and you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have a question for both of you guys. You've seen the penalty Villarreal got from Juventus now,
Which one? The
and
first one?
the first one, yeah, the first one. In an important game in Serie A, the referee doesn't give that penalty against Juventus.
The handball?
No, no, the first one, the first one,
Oh,
the
okay, the
1-0
tackle.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, the tackle. He doesn't go and check the VAR. He says it's not a penalty. We've seen that Torino
Inter,
Inter,
yeah.
exact same thing. Crucial game for a team that is trying to win the Serie A, doesn't go against them.
Yeah.
In
It's
Europe, they don't have that luxury.
it's the opposite with us. With Inter, referees get banned from reffing for a couple of months because they favored Inter, and when it comes to us, they get banned because they damaged us.
Yeah, this shows how rigged Italian football is, guys. It's a joke. It's a complete joke.
It's a joke. It's a complete joke. Yeah, it's so sad, man. It's so sad because you just don't just let it be. Just let the Serie A be. Stop with these stupid referees, dodgy things that happen outside the pitch and in the pitch. Just let it be. There is enough quality, enough talent, enough knowledge to let the league grow and become exciting.
They
But
want to do
hey,
everything to keep you on top.
by the way, guys, you know what I found out? Which makes this very, 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 very suspicious. Fuck, can't remember the details. But Massa, who was the VAR guy against Torino Inter, he
Oh yeah.
was the he was the referee in Udinese Milan. And Guida also was either a VAR guy or a referee guy. I think he was a VAR guy in another incident where Milan had a crazy bad referee call. I cannot remember. Fuck, I cannot remember. But these two guys have been linked with all this shenanigans. I wonder if the referees are trying to manipulate the Serie A because they're doing bets and they're trying to make extra money. I don't know. That's just it.
Roy, by the way, Massa today was refereeing Lille Chelsea. And that piece of shit went and checked the VAR today and gave a penalty to Lille. That same piece of shit.
Wow.
For an handball.
No way.
These are piece of shit, man. No one is gonna tell me they make mistakes. That is an error. These are piece of shit people.
Yeah,
I don't care. They referee in Champions League, high level football. They see things in Champions League. In Italy, they don't see. They make mistakes in Italy. Fuck that.
Dude, that's crazy. So Massa was the referee, and he called the handball and checked the VAR.
Yeah, yeah. He went and checked the VAR.
That's amazing. And he was the referee in the Udinese Milan that allowed the handball.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't
So
know,
the
man.
people that tell me, oh, that is a mistake, a human error, they don't know the pressure and bullshit like that. That is all bullshit, man. They go in Champions League, they don't make mistakes.
Right.
So forget about it, man.
Where's Red John? Where's Red John?
What he's gonna say, Rajon is gonna say, oh, but if Milan wins the league, what are you gonna say? Is rigged or not? What if, man? We're not winning this league. It's rigged already. It's decided already who's gonna win it, and you will see it in the next nine games. And of course, the people that don't think it's rigged, like Rajon, is gonna blame the players when the players should be 7 points distant from Inter at this point. We should have 7 or 8 points from Inter and 13 points from Juventus at this point. 10 points from Napoli. If you count the 3 points against Spezia, the 2 points against Udinese.
Sorry,
So
guys. There's a lot of noise on my end here. Just give me 1 second. You guys keep on going.
yeah, Florian, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I mean,
Anything in general?
at this point is just if we can win the league against all odds, even against all this bullshit, if it's possible.
I don't know, man. I don't know if it's possible. I'm not sure.
Well, maybe there's just so much they can do. We keep winning. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do?
I I don't know. I hope so, man. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, man. I would love to be like
That's
Serie A
what
is
I'm
not rigged
saying.
and we're gonna win.
It would be a big slap in their face
Hmm.
with a kid full of kids. You know,
Let's
just
see.
a
Let's see.
just a story where football wins.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. But that's true. Let's take one game at a time. Let's go Cagliari. Let's try to win Cagliari.
Now
I don't
it's
think.
all up to us. You know, it's less than 10 games. If we win, we go through. And Inter and Napoli have harder schedules than us, I think.
Mm,
So it's just ugly wins or whatever it takes. Some magic for some from Kalulu again.
I told you, man. We should have been at least 5 or 6 points on top of Inter. And you can actually win it. You can actually draw a game. You can actually lose a game and win the league. Like this, you need to be perfect. What is this? It's madness. Being perfect, winning 9 games in a row, or whatever they're gonna win. But let's
Well,
see. Let's see. Champions League embarrassing. I'll say this. Champions League embarrassing. Anyway, I saw Lille Chelsea was nothing special that one as well.
I wasn't watching that at all.
We didn't watch. I watched a bit of both, and no excitement in that one as well.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to get Chelsea out at this point, especially if you're Lille.
Yeah, yeah. Botman got an injury.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but who cares, man? He's gonna play for us if we get him. The
does it look bad?
No, it was a muscle injury.
Oh okay,
Re- Renato Sanchez 3 week. I don't think Renato Sanchez is 3 week. I think it's more than that. Probably
already that
Renato.
guy.
Yeah,
Not a
yeah,
good
Renato
start.
Sanchez. No, he's injury prone, man. We're getting an injury prone player, but we're gonna get it for cheap for sure.
I think that's why we're gathering so many midfielders because I guess
Exactly.
they're already counting on them getting injured. We have way too many midfielders in the next season. Kessie
Look,
goes,
Florent.
there's like four then.
Look
Are
what
Chelsea
Kangu is
fans?
saying. Have you,
I love Congo, man. I love
I
this guy.
mean, do you follow the channel sometimes? Do you know? Do you see my name on the? Do you think I'm a Chelsea fan? I really don't care about Chelsea. I really don't care about any Premier League team. I'm like more. I like the Premier League and I support the team that
I
plays
mean,
better.
you live there.
That's
It
it.
kind of makes sense.
Exactly, and it's And I like football anyway. If I live in France, I will follow the Liga. And if I live
Exactly.
in Germany, so I'm not an
Yeah.
idiot.
I mean, there's
It's
English people that are fans of Milan. It's just not a surprise.
exactly if Kangu goes and lives in I don't know, give me a city, Turin or Rome, he will go and follow the Serie A, check the teams and the football. It's normal,
Yeah.
and Premier League it is the best league in the world. Is a fact. It's not like is this Roy or you, Florent?
What? Oh, my bad.
I think
I was trying to
that's
open
fine and
something.
nothing wrong. I just if it's Roy, I'm muting, but it's not a
No,
problem.
I didn't think the
Roy is already
microphone was
muted.
catching that.
Well, are you eating some crisps?
Guys,
Yes.
sorry, I haven't. I'm just walking somewhere. I'll be with you in a second. Just
Oh no,
walking.
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Anyway, Kangu is bleeding. I told him a week ago that Man United is not gonna win the Champions League. Why is bleeding?
Well, Kangu is a Man United fan.
Still,
Is
is
he?
yeah, he's a Man United fan, yeah. And
Oh
he was
yeah.
upset when I told that Man United doesn't have any chance to win the Champions League. I
Why he
mean,
was hoping
man,
on it?
I mean, I don't know. Probably.
Nah, come on, man.
Now I can tell you for sure that the Champions League is a Man City or Liverpool matter. That's it. Man City or Liverpool.
This year, you
I
think
say,
so?
yeah, I say more Man City. I think Man City is more of a team, and they got clearly super burned about the previous final. So yeah, Man City is gonna happen this season.
The only doubt I have about that is because they never won it, and it's just hard to break that ceiling.
They're gonna win it this time. They're gonna win it this time because Chelsea, Liverpool wants the Premier League more than anything else this season, more than the Champions League.
Why is
Is
that?
I don't know. They're obsessed with the Premier League. I think
Oh, because
they
they haven't won it in like decades before. They want to make up for it.
yeah yeah. I think they have one Premier League less than Man United or two less than Man United, so they want to get as closer as possible.
So that counts more than the Champions League. Oh my God.
Yeah, a lot of Liverpool fans they want to win the Premier League more than the Champions League.
I mean, they're doing fine in the Prem too, right?
I think they are 1 point from City, man.
Three, I think.
Oh no, I think one because City lost against Tottenham, so they are 1 point. Can somebody help me here with the
Let me see.
table
Oh yeah,
Premier
yeah, yeah.
League?
You're right. You're right. It's only 1 point.
1 point, so
Yeah.
they're gonna go for it. And I think they have to play the game as well. Liverpool, Man City, or Man City, Liverpool.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be a crazy game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a crazy game, and
That's a potential Champions League final.
exactly, they're gonna have their Champions League final in advance. I think Liverpool and City are going to play in a semi-final. There is a draw on Friday, Champions League draw. So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen.
When is the draw? Today? Tomorrow?
Friday,
Oh.
5 p.m. Or 4 p.m. Rome
That's gonna be
time.
exciting.
So it's gonna be interesting because there is a lot of small teams, respectively speaking.
I hope we get a surprise this year as well.
No, there's no surprise this year.
No, not in winning the whole thing, but like that when Tottenham went all the way to the
Ah, yeah,
finals that year, or
yeah.
or, or some stuff that Ajax pulls sometimes. That kind of I love seeing that when you have an underdog beating favorites.
Um, Ajax is out. So the underdog at the
But
moment is
is
Villarreal, Atletico Madrid, Benfica,
Yes, I was gonna say
Real
it's
Madrid.
also Benfica. I have a feeling.
Real Madrid is an underdog as well this season, in my opinion.
Real Madrid?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm. I thought that, but after the second game, I changed my mind. I thought that
Uh,
in the beginning, I thought Paris Saint-Germain was gonna knock him off for sure, especially when Mbappe scored the second goal. But there's just at the end of the day, it comes to what the club's prestige is. It's Real Madrid is a different jersey compared to PSG, and they have Ancelotti, you know. So you can't count. I don't think they can win it because I have a friend. He thinks that they can win it. I don't think they're that good, but they
no,
surprised
no,
me so far, to be honest.
exactly. That's my point. If they win it, they're an underdog.
Yes.
There.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, but not to the point as like Benfica or something.
No, but Benfica and the other ones, they're never gonna win it. That's the thing. The only teams that I can see going to the final uh, and having a chance in a final, in a one game final, is Real Madrid and Bayern Munich
How good is
against Liverpool and City. That's what I see.
I haven't watched a lot of Bayern this year. I just see the scores, and I saw at least one time they got beat from a lower end table team or something. I see they have some surprise losses in the league
Yeah, they're
sometimes.
not solid. They're not solid at all. They're how can I say? They are a bit. No, they're shaky, man. They're shaky.
Is Lewandowski getting older?
No, it's just
He's not scoring 5 goals a game anymore.
no, no. It's Bayern as a team is it doesn't have the energy they used to have before, and the new coach as well. It takes time for the new coach to actually, you know, how can I say? It takes time. It takes time for the new coach to make the team at the level, at the right level, to compete with every big club.
Yeah, honestly, you can't really say that Pep's Manchester City is um, weaker than Bayern or something. Like I don't see Bayern winning that game.
Yeah,
City has been
it's
good for a few
complicated. It's
years, you know.
complicated. It's really complicated. I would say that yes, if you manage to have a perfect game, you can win against Man City, Liverpool. But yeah, you need to have a perfect game. Actually, I'll tell you what. I saw Liverpool against Inter, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure they can make it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they looked scared a little bit towards the end.
No.
It was weird to see in Anfield.
Yeah. So they need to go in a different level of form to compete against bigger clubs and
They
more
acted
determined club.
they acted like they had like a lot to lose, and it was just the next stage from the knockouts. You know, I don't think
Yep.
that should be their goal to act like they have a lot to lose. You know, even though they were winning, but they were passing the ball around, and they weren't that great, honestly, in the second game.
Yeah, yeah. Their mind is all about the league. They were thinking about the league. They underestimate Inter. They're gonna make those
Also,
mistakes for the
so
next games as
for
well.
for City and Liverpool, it works perfectly this year, right? One gets one,
Yeah,
everybody's
exactly.
happy.
Roy,
The rich
Yeah, what's
keep
up?
getting richer.
City's gonna win the Champions League this season, man.
Is that the team? City?
Yeah, City's going to win in the Champions League this season.
Yeah, I guess they deserve it.
I think they're gonna make it, man.
They've been
Uh,
trying for a while, and You know, they've built a team that deserves to win it,
Yeah.
and EPL deserves to win it too. So
Yep. Yeah. It's a better league. It's a better league by far from the other ones.
yeah,
And not just about the money. The money helps for sure, but it's about the approach they have.
right,
They're not
exactly,
scared.
But
They go
City
for it, man.
City can
exactly.
be
They
a
go for it,
scary
but no fear.
team.
I love that.
And I think
But
next season is gonna be the season of a team that is not from England.
Of what?
Next season, a team that is not from England is going to win the Champions League.
Where from? What's your guess?
I guess Real Madrid or Barcelona can be a good call. Or Italy. Maybe it's time for Italy to win it.
Milan. Do you think
It's
Milan
been
can
so
take it?
long for it. Uh,
we might be a little biased on that.
yeah, that's the thing. That we can be quite biased if we
Yeah,
talk about Milan.
no, next year, no.
But I say if everything goes right, if you have an incredible luck,
It would
you
be
can.
yes, yeah.
You can.
It's like almost type of Leicester City type of look.
No, like a Liverpool type of thing. In 2005, Liverpool was not the best team. Absolutely not.
Right, right.
Not even they were not the best team in the final, and they were not the best. One of the top 6 or 7 in Champions League as well. They just had
Yeah,
an amazing run, and they won it. So, or Porto, the Porto of Mourinho, which was a good team. Mourinho, an incredible manager at that time, and they unexpectedly won it.
yeah.
Uh,
But
they,
these uh occasions rarely happen, really. So I don't
yeah,
know
rarely,
if that's going to
exactly.
be us. I think for next year, if we look, let's hopefully we win the league this year, best case scenario, and then next year I would like to see us being comfortable in the league, as in one of the favorites to win. And for the Champions League, whatever. But I think one step at a time. I don't think we could make that big of a jump next year.
No, no, it's as I say, everything has to be right, man. Everything has to be perfectly
Written
as
in the sky, as they say.
yeah, exactly. Like no referee mistakes, actually mistakes on your favor as well.
Yeah,
Uh, everything, all your best players always fit and in a great day on a Champions League game,
no injuries.
No, exactly. No key injuries before or after the game or during the game. It's just has to be perfect. Those 13 games should be all perfect. And you get the momentum starts when you go to a quarterfinal, you win the quarterfinal, you are in the semifinal, and people start to dream, and the momentum starts. So it's another different. It becomes a different competition when you go in the semifinal. You're like, okay, now
You
I can
know,
actually win it. It's just 3 games.
I think Chelsea is going to be this year that team. I think Chelsea. You remember when Milan was doing good in the Champions League, but in the league it was always Juventus or Inter. But we will go
Yeah,
further. I think that's going to be Chelsea this year because I think they have the experience now. Chelsea is getting there. They got their second Champions League.
yeah,
They're building momentum. They have tradition now. I remember when Chelsea was just another Manchester City. Like somebody would tell me they're a fan of Chelsea, I would be like, why? You know, back home at least. But then they won the Champions League, and then they did it again. So you know, I think Chelsea
yeah.
is going to be that team this year. They might surprise a lot of people.
I don't know. Last season they were that team, the underdog that won it, because
Well,
no one was waiting for Chelsea to win the Champions League. Everyone was waiting for Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Man City,
yeah,
Paris Saint-Germain. Everyone was
but
waiting
they
for
win
this, and
very
Chelsea won
comfortably
it.
so far. They lost that game against Juventus, whatever, 1-0, and then they beat them 3-0. But so far they look fine to me. I don't know if did they
Man,
struggle against any team.
is it is a competition is like World Cup and Euros is one game. Denmark can beat England in one game, and any team can beat another team in one game. So it's that type of competition. So I really believe when you go up high and you are a title contender in your league, you can win it. That's why I think if Milan, Juventus, or Inter they go to the semifinals, they can win it. Doesn't matter the players they have. They start to think about
Okay,
it,
I see
how
what
we
you're
can win
saying.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Um, even
it's
if Man
different.
City or Real Madrid have the best players in the world, it's one game, and they are humans at the end. They are not aliens.
I
Traditionally,
mean,
Italian teams do very well in semifinals.
yeah, and the knockout
Even
stage.
up.
And they do a lot better when they are the underdog in general.
Yeah, it's
Another
not
thing I
that
want to say, sorry for interrupting you. In
you're good. You're good.
2003, in 2003, we won the Champions League as an underdog because we finished fourth in Serie A, and we were that team was not
Yeah,
built to win the Champions
that's
League. It just
that's
happened.
that's how we are in Italy, like that team. The way in Europe we do well, but domestically, all right, you know.
Yeah,
But Europe, we did excellent in Europe. We have that kind of DNA, I guess. I don't know.
it is. It is.
It's like we never win like very convincing games like 5-0 or whatever when Barcelona does. But if you look at the games in the past, it's always 2-0 Bayern away, and it's just when it comes to playing the big games, they show up and they just win the game, regardless how 1-0, 2-0, 3-2.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. In 2007, we won it, and we had like 1 point deduction.
In the
Did did
in
we had point deduction in Champions League in the group stage? Like one or two? I don't
why?
think so.
Because of Calciopoli?
Yeah. Roy, do you
That
remember?
that affected the Champions League
Okay.
also.
Did we had any point deduction in Champions League in 2007?
Not in the Champions League, but in the
No,
Serie A, yes.
yeah, in Serie A, yeah. How many we had in Serie A? Eight, seven?
Something like that. I think it was
And
9, if I remember
we
correctly.
finished top four, yeah? We managed to finish top four.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
and then we won
Yeah.
Champions League. That's insane.
We won the Champions League. Yeah, that was pretty good.
I don't know how these things can happen in modern football though. Like it's teams go far, but uh, besides Chelsea, I don't really see like teams finish fourth in the league doing the Champions League and stuff. That
Well,
never happens anymore.
on my experience, I've seen that happen. I'll be honest with you. In 2007, we were not
Yeah,
the favorite to win the
yeah, but
Champions
that
League.
was 14 years ago. I'm saying like in the more modern. Do you think it can happen like in
I
the
think
modern?
if you see it, it happened always with teams that actually have a big tradition behind. So Porto, Liverpool, Milan. When you are the underdog
Okay.
and you go up there, they start to fear you because they see the history you have. They don't see
Yeah,
anymore the players you have or the team you actually have in that moment. People start to think, shit, there's AC Milan and he's in a semi-final, and you start to shake. You go to San
yeah.
Siro, 80,000 people. You start to question your ability as a football player. And I've seen that on Scholes, Ronaldo, Rooney, when they came in San Siro, we won 3-0.
The perfect
So
game.
it's, yeah, it is. And your players, they start to believe more because they start to think, oh shit, I'm playing for AC Milan.
And
This
then
club
fucking
already won it.
Gilardino scores, even
Exactly.
even though he's Gilardino.
So it can happen, but you need to be able to go to at least quarterfinals, semifinals to make it happen.
Yeah, yeah, but then
In
you're essentially asking your Leao to be Kaká at the time and
yeah,
do something crazy.
Leao needs to go to that level now. His next step is not to become a Ballon d'Or winner like Kaká was at that time, but his next step is to become decisive in important games, to win important games by himself,
Right.
to win important games when Kalulu and Tomori are sealing the defense. So you're
I
having a
think,
clean sheet and you have to win the game. And Leao does something amazing in a Champions League game, you know? He needs to
right, right.
become that player now.
That would be a big jump also because what is he, 22 right now?
Yeah, but a big jump is when you do it week in and week out. I'm asking him to do
Right.
it in the big games, you know? I'm
No,
not, I'm asking,
he's still been on, like, he's definitely been better, but you can see some games
yeah.
he doesn't have like that finish, that last touch, the detail, because he still gets past players and stuff, and he kind of loses the ball ridiculously. Like it just looks silly after he passes three players. And then sometimes you have those good games where he's on point. He could do everything. He could finish. He could dribble. He could assist, like that game against Lazio. So if he can show that week to week, then it will be a different deal. But
And
for
I'll
now,
tell you
he's
what,
only shown glimpses.
we should have played against Man United this final 16 or whatever.
Instead of Atletico,
Yes, we
yeah,
deserved it, man.
in a perfect universe, yeah,
Yeah, the referee should have gave us 1 point in Milan at least, and
1 point at least.
Atletico 2 point less, and we go through. Fuck that.
Some a little bit more luck with the injuries, and we would be there.
No, because you know what? You get that point against Atletico, and you get a draw against Liverpool because you're playing against Liverpool to get a draw. You're not playing to win it in San Siro, and you go
Yeah,
through. You fucking go through.
yeah. But I'm saying like against Porto, I think the away game we
Yeah, a
were
lot.
really
Yeah,
bad.
a lot of injuries, a lot of COVID cases. We had
Yes,
Diaz, Theo Hernandez with COVID, and Leao was not playing, if I'm not mistaken. We had Krunic
yeah.
on the left side. I
Hernandez
mean,
wasn't playing.
yeah.
Tatarusanu
This,
was on the in the goal.
see, that's why I get upset with the guys in the group. When you go and play against Porto with Krunic on the left side and Theo Hernandez and Diaz with COVID,
But
Ibra injured, Rebic not available.
fundamentally, we can't let these things happen again because at that point, at a point, it really becomes like an excuse because you can't always say we didn't have, we were injured, we didn't have the players. What if? You can't always leave it to the what if, you know.
Yeah, but you
But
cannot judge the Serie A because Milan showed up with their B
no, I
team
think
for
I
injuries.
think I think the
That's
way
the
we
thing.
went, the way we went in the groups was not clear, wasn't a good representative of how we play, because a lot of episodes happen
Yeah,
in our games, and I don't think it's a clear representation of how we play in Champions League. But at the end of the day, the guys in the group, they see the result. Did Milan win? No, and that's it.
yeah, but
But
that's not the way to analyze football. Just watching a
I
result.
understand that. I understand it because I feel the same way. I don't think it was a great representative of how we played. A lot of episodes, it was the injuries and that red card of Kessie and the penalty of Atletico, and then we beat Atletico in Spain, and it
Yeah.
didn't look like a hard game either, you know. And in San Siro, we were destroying them in before that red card. We were just
Yes.
we even scored. We sometimes, as I was telling Nathan, we play against some small team in Italy and we can't break against them to score that first goal, and we did against Atletico, very easy. And once we get the first one, it always, like, they open up more. It just became easier for us. And but Brian Diaz was playing well, Leao was playing well. We had them. It just, the red card changed everything, and then the
Yeah.
penalty at the end.
Crazy. I don't want to think, man, because that's what happened. This team, for a better refereeing, you go and play a round of 16 against Man United, which is not an incredible Man United. So you have a chance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we
You have a
played
chance there.
against them last year. It was a 1 goal difference.
Yeah, and we play with Samu Castillo as a striker again.
Yeah,
Excuses.
yeah,
You can say
yeah.
excuses, but these are our destiny in the last 2 years. We show up in big games, important games in Europe at least, with our third choice or without strikers at all. And when people get upset why we get Origi, no man, that's an amazing signing because the apocalypse happened. You still show up with Origi,
How
not
old
with
is
fucking
Origi?
Origi's 26, going for 27.
That's not bad.
He's a good player. That's a good
And not
signing.
only
It's a
that,
clever signing.
he won the Champions League as well, right?
Yes, and he
And
has
he's
the
fairly young. I don't
yeah.
mind that.
No. He's going
I don't
into
mind
his
that.
prime.
If
I'm
we
not
get
expecting.
we,
Yeah,
we should get a good right wing, and potentially a cam, if that's the case
we
though.
we're gonna get another striker. We're gonna get another
Besides
striker.
Origi and another striker, you say?
Yes,
You think
Origi,
so?
Giroud, and we're getting another striker. Yeah,
What about Lazetic? What's gonna happen to him?
I think
Well,
Origi signing is the reason. Uh, the reason behind is because Lazic is not ready
Oh, you
for the
think so?
next season.
did
Oh,
you
okay.
guys?
That
Did
would
you
make
guys?
sense.
Are you guys members of AC Milan channel on YouTube?
Yes, I am.
No, I'm not.
Well, there was a 15, 16 video of the team training. Lazetic is a child. Like you can see it in his face. You just compare his body to the body of the other. Everybody else is covered in muscles. They're all big. Lazetic is this scrawny little child with pimples on his face. He's very young. We gotta wait for him a long time.
So what do
You
you
gotta
is
wait for him
it
at least 3 years.
just loans or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Loan him in Italy or somewhere.
Yeah, and hey, he might become a totally super player. Huh? I mean, I'm not
Hey, Oi,
saying.
tell me, would you rather take Belotti or Origi?
I would take them both. I would have
No, no.
Giroud,
You
Belotti,
have
and
you have
Origi.
to choose one.
We're going for Origi and another striker, but
But the other striker, is it going to be Belotti or is it going to be a better striker than Origi?
it's gonna be a better striker than Origi and a better striker than Giroud.
I don't see that, to be honest. If we get
Yeah,
Origi, if we get Origi, I think he's going to be our starting striker, and I would hope
no,
No, I don't.
we get a Berardi kind of right wing and a good cam and whatever other loanies that are going to come back. That's what I'm hoping for. But I don't see a better striker than Origi and a better striker. I don't see that, man.
I don't see us getting Berardi. That ship is gone, man. Milan
What?
doesn't behave like this. Milan gives you a chance to sign for Milan, and if you don't do everything to make it happen, that ship is gone.
But
Milan not make
Origi
an
is better.
offer. Milan made an offer, 25 million, and Berardi should have forced the ownership to say, "Listen, I want to leave. I want to go to play for Milan. So accept the offer." He should have done everything. He didn't do everything. So Milan is not coming back next summer again for Berardi. I don't think it's gonna happen.
But okay, but it doesn't have to be Berardi. But if Origi is all we're gonna get as a striker, I would hope we get.
No, we're getting
uh,
another striker, man. We're
And
getting
then
another
what? What
striker.
about the right wing? What do you think is gonna happen there?
Why are you guys so sure that we're getting Origi?
Well, I
It's
mean, this
done. It's
is
done deal.
the rumors are. I mean, I don't know.
How do you know it's a done
No,
deal?
Apparently, Leart knows.
no. It's not a rumor anymore. Fabrizio Romano said that is they already find an agreement.
Really?
Yeah,
Let me check.
a verbal agreement. So the way people are talking about Kessie, that Barcelona find the verbal agreement for Kessie.
But
That's
they've
how
been
we
saying
find.
that about Belotti as well, yeah.
No, they never said. Fabrizio Romano never said that.
Not Fabrizio Romano, but other ones. I've been
No,
saying that.
if Fabrizio Romano says it, then that means that it's happening. And if it doesn't happen because something Fabrizio Romano said in this period, I think maybe a bit later, that Milan is in talk with Giroud, and that thing happened. And Fabrizio Romano is saying that we are in talk with Origi. That is a done deal. Verbal agreement is made. That means that it's happening.
I don't mind Origi really. Like the type of player he is, I think he would work in Serie A. But I wouldn't if that's all we're gonna get, that I would be upset then. Because if we get Origi as our starting striker, I would expect another big signing at least. But if you're saying we're getting another striker better than him, which I highly doubt really. Like who do you think we're gonna get over Origi? Because
We we're
I
not
don't
get we're not getting a better striker than
more
Origi
expensive. You mean?
But is Origi
ex-
that good, guys? I mean, he's on the bench the whole time.
He's on
no
He's
no
not.
bench
no.
for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Don't let's not mix the things. Origi is good for the Pioli system. That means that he has pace. He's a tall guy,
He's strong,
good
yeah.
feet, and he's not bad in front of the goal. He's quite, and he scored important goal in his career, like really heavy goals,
Yeah, that's why
semi-final champion. So
it's
he doesn't suffer the pressure of a big game.
yeah, it's sort of
Super
Giroud
sub.
in
He's a
steroids.
super sub. He's a super sub of a big team.
Well, if I was the dirigenza, I would get Giroud for next year. I'd have Giroud, Belotti, and Origi, and that's my trio.
But
And
that's just
that's a great trio to have up front.
but
And then
you don't have any flavor. They all play the same style of football.
you don't have
You
any what?
like there's no flavor to that. All
There's
Belotti,
no
Giroud,
flavor.
and
What do you mean? There's no flavor?
as in you would have to you would want a different kind of striker for a different situation. They all play the same football. They're all holding strikers.
Well, I mean, we only play. We only play with one
Yeah,
striker. So
but that's what we have for now.
Roy, we're not getting Belotti, man. We're not
why
getting
are you
Belotti.
so sure?
Because I am sure, because Pellegatti said we're not getting it. That Milan is not, and no reliable source is actually saying that Milan is. Listen, if Milan is getting Belotti, now Belotti is signing a contract for Milan, like Kessie is doing, like Origi is doing. It's now.
Okay, but it might happen, guys. And if it happens, it's not
Then
going to be the end
Roy
of the
is gonna
world
be
like you
happy.
guys think.
No, no, I'm not saying it's the end of the world. It's not happening.
Well, let's see. Let's see. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what's going to happen in the future. I think it can happen, and I think it's the one that makes the most sense. But
What do you mean?
even what's his name is free. The guy in Barcelona, uh,
Who?
Memphis
Depay.
Depay?
Depay, yeah.
Nah, come
No,
on,
it's
Roy.
not. No, he just signed. He just signed a contract.
Well, I just
Signed a
read
co-
yesterday that he's not re-signing and that he's
I'll,
going to be for free, a free
No,
agent.
he just signed a contract. 12 months ago, he signed a 5-year deal with Barcelona.
I would still get Origi over him.
So it's Origi plays in a system that is basically what Pioli is trying to play: high press, high intensity, fast-paced football.
Is
That's what
he
he's been trained at Liverpool to do.
similar to Tommy Abraham somehow?
Exactly, similar body, similar, abilities. A bit older than Tammy Abraham, I think 3 years older or 2 years
More
older.
experience, yeah.
Yeah, it's no brain, man. It's for free. It's for free. He's asking for a salary that Milan can afford.
Like
He's
what?
entering at his prime. He's asking for like 4 million a year, something like that.
Well, with Ibra being gone, then that's probably going to be even more likely.
And with the decreto crescita, that 4 million is 6 million gross. It's nothing. Consider that you don't pay the the signing. You just get it for free.
Yeah, just the contract with the player, no club.
You cannot say no. If you get Belotti, Belotti is gonna get 3.5. That is around 6.5 gross, maybe 7.
So Belotti is going to Canada, like his friends.
I really don't know where Belotti is going, but I don't think Milan is gonna sign. But Milan is not signing Italian football players if they are not at their, amazing top. Like Berardi was Berardi is still top. I would love to sign him, but I don't think Milan is going back and praying and begging Berardi to be back to come at Milan again.
He has his some years on his back now. How old is that
Hey,
guy?
hey, guys. Milan has to sign Italian players, or players that have been in Italy for a long time. It's not a matter of that they won't; they have to because
Yeah,
it's
they're gonna
because
do that.
it's part of the regulations.
Oh, what's the minimum? Is there like a minimum?
Well,
It's like six, six.
I don't know,
Six?
but they're losing Romagnoli and Kessie, so they have to get two. One of them
Okay.
could be Pobega if he stays, and then the other one could be someone else.
The other one can be Florenzi.
No, Florenzi is already there.
Florenzi, Calabria.
No, guys, not the
Um,
player's already there. It has to be someone that replaces either
No, no, no.
Romagnoli or
You need
Kessie.
to have you need to have 6 players for the Champions League. 6 players. They are homegrown players in the league in Italy. 6 or 7, something like that.
well,
So you have
Milan was always mixed. Like
Well,
it was always.
last report I read is that with Romagnoli and Kessie, they're losing two of those players, so
But
they
why
have to
is
get
Cassie?
to them.
Isn't Cassie Ivorian?
I think it's got to do with how many years you. Maybe it's what age you started in Serie A. I don't know why Kessie is considered in that group. I don't know exactly why.
I think
Hmm.
because Kessie was brought up an youth academy in Italy.
Was he? Did he come from the Atalanta Youth Academy? Is that why?
Yeah, yeah, probably Atalanta acquired him when he was 16 or 17, and that's why he's considered. But anyway, Milan, the minimum
Also,
is 7.
it
The minimum
doesn't
is
really.
7.
It doesn't have to do anything with the nationality. It's just
No, no,
have.
you can be another nationality, but if you always played in Italy football, you consider as a homegrown.
Oh, okay.
Milan already has that minimum number. They have the third goalkeeper. They have Florenzi, Calabria.
They don't.
Um,
Lad. They
yes,
don't
they
have that
have
number.
Roy. Don't listen to the report, man. That is wrong. The UEFA
What?
says that
I think
Tonali.
this was Pellegatti that said it. So
no.
I,
Pellegatti is over 70. He's still not connecting now for details.
well,
Is
Lars, so you can't say Pellegatti because Pellegatti says something you have
I
to
know,
believe
I
in,
know,
but
I
then
know the
the ones
rule,
that you
Roy.
don't want to believe.
No, Roy, I know the rule, man. I don't need to Pellegatti to tell me. I know the rule. I know the rule.
Okay.
You count the players that we signed in Champions League this season. Just count them. The amount of players we had Maldini, we had Romagnoli, uh,
the other
Calabria,
center back,
Florenzi, Gabbia.
Gabbia, yes, Maldini.
So these are the players and the goalkeeper, Plizzari or somebody else that come from the Primavera.
Sorry, right.
Okay. You say these claims, but then they have to be right because don't tell me this, and that, and then it's not right. You know, you got to be 100% sure. Because if
Huh?
you're saying something that is different from what I'm reading, then you got to prove it to me that you're right.
Well, how do you want me to prove it?
I don't
I
know.
can
I mean,
I, I can prove it to you in this way. Look, I can prove it to you going to the AC Milan Champions League UCL list 2021.
there it is. Tick size just gave us how they define locally trained or homegrown players?
So Alessandro Plizzari is one of them, 22 years old, Italian. The other two that comes from the Primavera, they signed them just in case of, if the goalkeeper gets, you get all the three goalkeepers. Injury is a special, but they don't count the other two. So Plizzari counts. Calabria 2, Romagnoli 3, Florenzi 4, and we need to check if the players on loan counts or not. But Florenzi 4, Gabbia 5, Luca Stanga 6, Tonali 7. What else we have? Di Gesù. I don't know if that Roboti. So we are at 9. And Capone.
No,
Baldini.
liar. We're talking about
Yeah,
the
these
first
are
team. The first team.
no. This is the list signed in Champions League, man. When you sign. So basically, if you think of the first team, let's count the first team. Maldini is homegrown. You have 1, Tonali 2, and you have Gabbia
Romagnoli.
3, Romagnoli 4, Calabria 5, Florenzi 6, and Plizzari 7. 7 players, man. You need.
All right, -2.
Now you need to add
-2.
another 2. Yeah, which are the 2 minus?
Romagnoli and Kessie.
No, because he's not counting in this list.
I think he does count. Tixai just said it right here, how they count them. UEFA defines locally trained or homegrown players as those who, regardless of their nationality, have been trained by their club or by another club for at least 3 years between the ages of 15 to 21.
So yeah, Kessie counts as well. So 8.
And that's a number I remember, 8. I remember that number.
But is this a rule or is it just?
Is a rule.
This,
is a rule.
This is, at least this text is not explained. It just says defines.
Are you drunk, Florent?
No, why?
UEFA makes the rules and defines is how they apply the rule. That's how they define what player is this or the other.
Okay,
Yeah.
UEFA. Homegrown. 1 second. 8 homegrown players. Must
That's
have
what I
8
remember.
homegrown players
8, right? 8 homegrown players
in a 25-player squad. Okay? 8. So next season, you're going to have Kessie leaving, Pobega coming in. Romagnoli leaving, another one is going to come in. That's it.
Yeah. So that means we are fishing in Italy next season. I'm not saying there's going to be an Italian player, but we are fishing in Italy. We have to.
That's why fucking Italian players are expensive, because they know Champions League requires them. That's why.
It's not because they're good, you're saying?
No, they're good, but they can Sassuolo can ask for more, but actually in a different situation they would ask, because they know Milan is looking for a good Italian player to put in the squad, a valuable. So I don't know. It's let's see. Maybe we get Scamacca as a striker. Why? You don't like him?
I don't like him that much, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Scamacca to me costs way too much. It doesn't make sense what he costs.
How much is he?
Well, they're saying 40 million.
40.
Like spending 40 million on Scamacca is like, damn. Like if they spend 40 million on someone, that would be one of Milan's biggest signings ever in the history of the club, and that would go to
That's a lot of
Scamacca.
pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, right. But do you guys think he's worth 40 million? I don't think he's worth 40 million.
Well, apparently, looking at the UEFA rules, he's worth it because what are you gonna get? Are you gonna get a garbage player to put in the list and that's it and never use? Might as well you
Yeah.
get a proper one that is useful and can play in the first squad.
We just got rid of Conti also.
Exactly. Well, Conte was not in the Champions League list anyway. That's the last season.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was injured. So, okay. So I don't know. And Berardi looks like a good choice. At least we need
Let's see. Let's
somebody
see.
on the right side.
Let's see. I heard that Milan was looking at this kid as well from Empoli, Aslani.
Is he
That was
homegrown
a,
also?
yeah, he's a Italian homegrown.
Oh
Who's
really?
He's
this?
the
Who's this?
Empoli midfielder, the
What's his
Polish
name?
Albania.
Aslani. He's a Primavera Empoli, so and he's like less than 20 years old, so definitely he's done at least 3 years in that range of age in Italy. Berami maybe can be another one. I heard there are rumors.
Barami's at number 10, right?
He's the number 10,
Yeah.
yeah. He can be an homegrown because he's 21 and he's been playing with Empoli at least 2 years.
He has like 9 goals and 5 assists or something this season, I think.
Yeah. So he's definitely done those 3 years to be considered an homegrown Italian player. Um, another
Is
one
that?
is they say Traoré from Sassuolo, left wing. Uh,
Oh really? You think as a sub to Lau?
can be, yeah.
He's
There's a lot
pretty
of
good.
rumors.
Did you guys
He's
He's
see
good.
quick.
Leao? The offer that Barcelona made for Leao, 70 million.
No,
Was
it's
that
just
official?
rumors.
No, no, not Barcelona. PSG. Sorry.
PSG.
I think they're already trying to plan the post of Neymar.
Post Mbappe.
Oh, post Mbappe, right?
Maybe. I
Yeah,
mean, no, I don't believe in that, man.
I hope Lau doesn't make that mistake.
He's not gonna go Leao. He's not stupid. George Mendes is not stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't sell him.
There'll be a lot of pressure if they get used to Mbappe or Neymar, and then you have to perform like that. Otherwise, you're trash.
No, and then another thing is you don't grow as a player if you go in a team that there is no tactics, there is no rules, no hierarchy, no one really has a power there, not a proper coach. You don't grow, you don't improve as a player, as a professional. And George Mendes knows that. He's not an idiot. He's not gonna move Leao in a team that there is
But
no
they have money.
direction. Yeah,
You,
money, man, but with no. It's not the only club that has money.
Romagnoli looks like he's well, according to rumors, obviously, he's close to Lazio.
100%.
I mean, I don't know. It's just what who's full of this.
I really feel Romagnoli is gonna sign for Juventus. I'm 100% sure about that.
Juve, he could, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I read today that Rudiger is also Juventus looking for Rudiger.
no chance. Because Rudiger is gonna sign for Real Madrid. Rudiger, Christensen, Barcelona, Rudiger, Real Madrid, and Aspilicueta, Barcelona. It's
Mhm.
all done. Hopefully, Botman, AC Milan.
Today, Lille, oh, they lost 1-2.
Yeah, they lost. The Theo Hernandez backup can be an Italian player.
Who?
The Theo Hernandez backup, a left back.
Yeah, yeah,
That can be an Italian player.
yeah.
That would be lovely.
Can
And
be.
can be a good move. Let's see, maybe some players from Primavera is gonna be in that list.
Maybe Colombo if he comes back.
Maybe. They can always cover that, they can always put a patch in the last minute. They can put in the A list a Primavera player. You cannot use him. He's gonna be useless as a player because obviously he's not ready to play Champions League. But to make the numbers, you can make it. You can put it and
Sorry,
move
guys.
on.
Where did you read that Origi is pretty much a done deal? I'm trying to look for this.
Fabrizio Romano.
Fabrizio Romano.
I can send you the
Oh, no,
screenshot.
it's good. I got it.
Bro, I know your heart is broken. You wanted Belotti.
Uh, yeah, I think Belotti is the best option for them, 100%. But I
Maybe
don't
they
think
get
it should just be Belotti. They need three good strikers. Three high level strikers.
maybe they get Belotti. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, if next year we start the season, let's say, with those three, Giroud, Belotti, and Origi, I mean, that's a great. That's a. We should never be worried about not having strikers. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what he said. Erling
Is
Haaland
Be-
will decide his next club very soon. It's a matter of weeks.
is Belotti also a free agent?
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Liverpool is more than a target for AC Milan. Origi will be out of contract with Liverpool in the summer, with both sides pushing to reach a verbal agreement. So they have not reached a verbal agreement. They're pushing.
Okay. I mean, until the end, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. It's not the first time that deals don't happen for last minute issue, or they don't agree. Another team comes in with a better offer and you lose the player. You know what I mean? Maybe an offer from another a German team, RB Leipzig, can come and offer
What
more to Origi.
what what nationality is he? You guys know?
African. I don't know which nationality exactly, but I know he's a African player. Ivory Coast? No, I don't think so.
Botman was beaten by Pulisic today.
Oh shit. People want Bremer. I don't mind Bodman. I'll get Bodman. I'll get Bodman and I'll get Bremer the year after.
As a sub?
No, all of them
Or
starters.
Tomori, Botman, and Bremer?
No, you have all of them for the entire season. You have fucking Nesta Maldini Stam, in one
Well, we
season.
make. Well, who's Kalulu?
Kalulu is
Calulu, numero uno.
That guy is so good, man.
it's very good, yeah. I people saying I prefer Bremer to Botman. I honestly agree with everyone. You always gonna have you always gonna prefer someone else. No player is at the same level, or somebody is better at something and somebody is better at something else. I'm fine with Botman as well. It really doesn't matter if you get Botman or you get Bremer. It doesn't really matter.
Check.
They're both,
They're both good, right? Yeah.
yeah, they're both good. They have a lot of you know, to improve so they can get better. They
But
have
Botman is
this.
younger, right?
Check, check, check.
Roy, you're here, man. Checking what?
Check, check, check. Now I'm about to enter with my other device. Hold on.
Okay. Uh, so doesn't matter. Yeah, Botman I think is 2 years younger. So I will. Doesn't matter. And let just get one of them. Just get at least one. So you're sorted. You have fucking Bothwell, Tomori, Kalulu, and Kier. You know that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And when Kier is going, is getting slower, older, you just make another Kalulu operation. You bring another kid, 20 years old, with potential, like Kalulu, and you have the four center backs.
Yeah.
Calabria Florenzi, you're covered for the next 4 years, at least, both of them. And yeah, it's sounds good to me.
Yeah. Brenner
Sounds
has
great.
Serie A experience. I guess that's one advantage he has over Botman.
Yeah,
So
that's
how
true.
many years? How many years has been playing in Serie A?
I think it's his first or second year.
Oh, so but okay, so he is fresh, and he's been good
Let,
ever since he came here. So
let me check because I think he was playing in Germany, if I'm not wrong. I will check for you. He's 24.
okay,
Uh, he's gonna be. Oh, he's already 24. He just no, he's gonna be 25 in 18th of March. In 2 days, he's gonna be
okay,
25. Still young.
yeah, yeah,
Usually defenders they reach their prime at 28, 29. So.
yeah. He has a lot of years ahead.
Oh no, he came in Serie A 2018, 2019, but he played just 5 games with Torino in 2018, 2019.
Right.
He on 2019, 2020 he played 27 games in total with Torino at 35 appearances that year. The year before he played 35 games, 5 goals. He scores a lot of goals.
Sorry.
And this season he had already 3 goals. Probably he's gonna finish with 5 goals this season as well. So he scores like 5 goals a season. He plays 35 games at least.
Yeah. So he has over 50 games at least in Serie A.
Yeah, he's solid. It's proven,
Um, what I've been reading is Inter closer to him.
probably. I think De Vrij is going. I'm not sure, about Bremer being close to Inter. I think it's gonna be a massive fight this summer for Bremer in terms of other clubs in Europe are going to go for
Yeah,
him
or is
as well.
Bayern is also I think interested.
Yeah, Bayern is interested, and
Veramente.
finally, Roy.
Jeez.
Um, Probably Premier League as well is gonna get closer to him. I will see Tottenham go for him as well. Conte, Paratici. Sven Botman. Let's see Sven Botman. Sven Botman is 22 years old. So he just turned 22 in January. So he's 3 years younger than Bremer. Uh, uh,
How old is Bremer? 23?
Going for 25 in 2 days. In two
Oh,
days, he's gonna be
25.
25.
Mm.
Botman is 3 years younger. Botman is taller than Bremer, but we're talking about 6 centimeters. And Botman is proven as well, I would say, because he had a full division on area division for Ehrenben, 30 appearance, 2 goals, and this is his second season with Lille. He had like 47 appearances with Lille, man, the previous year, a year ago. He played 47 games.
Hey guys, just to correct the record, Origi is Belgian.
Oh,
Belgium.
sorry. That's a good one. Man, Botman has played 47 games the year before, man. That's a lot of games
In one season
Oh,
or
in
one
one
year?
season.
the game when they won the league.
Holy shit! So he played almost every single game.
He played 37 games in Ligue 1, so basically missed just one game. And that is pretty good. That means he doesn't get a lot of yellow card, at least in Ligue 1. I don't know in Serie A.
And injuries too.
Didn't they win the title that year?
Yeah, they won the title that year.
And they had a lot of games with clean sheets, I think.
Yeah, Mac Magnan got a best clean sheet. He
But
played a
that
lot of games with the Netherlands under 21, 7 games as well. And he played 8 games in Europe and 2 against us.
Well, he's out of the Champions League now.
Yeah. He played 47 games with Lille and 7 games with the national team as well. Under 21 national team. Yeah, he has around a lot of games. He has almost 130 appearances as a professional player. It's a lot of games, a lot of experience for 22 years old.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I honestly have no clue what he looks like, how he plays. I haven't seen any game.
No, the thing is because a lot of people ask better Bremer or Botman. I prefer Bremer, Botman, whatever. That's the topic. I'm like whoever we get is good. It's an upgrade. It's a good player.
I just
Yeah,
hope they don't shorten Kalulu's playing time.
I hope Red John becomes the sporting director of Milan next year.
No, it's why you want John, the sporting director of Milan, man?
Because he said that he's better. He knows football better than Maldini.
Impossible. That's not possible.
That's what he said. His own words.
There is no person in the planet that knows football better than Maldini at this moment.
Where's Nathan? Nathan said that Ajax was going to win the Champions League. Nathan,
Fucking
show
name.
your face. Show your face. Come here
But
and tell us.
they made good passes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they make good passes.
Florence is taking a piss, man. And Nathan is not showing up.
No, and Nathan is not even working today, guys.
Ah, coward.
Look at that.
Is is Nathan on these 18 people that are watching the live? Do you think is there?
I don't know, but
Ah, Nathan.
he said,
Oh, Red John is
"Oh,
here,
here we
guys.
go, guys,
Ah.
guys. Hey, chat. I'm really sorry, but Red John is here, guys. Sorry to do this to you guys.
You know what? For a
I hope-
second, I thought it was Nathan. Oh man. What are you doing, guys?
But now we have to keep it real, okay? Because I'm in the house.
Okay.
Red John. OMG, Red John.
OMG, Red John.
Oh my God.
What are you guys
John,
talking? Tell me.
we were talking about Nathan and his Ajax obsession.
Yeah, man, it was so funny because I think Benfica beat them, man. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Benfica with the Udinese performance beat them.
Yeah.
Benfica beat both Ajax and Barcelona. Oh my God!
Yeah.
It doesn't get any worse for Nathan.
John, you remember in like a few months ago, you said that you understood football more than Paolo Maldini. Do you still believe that?
More than everyone.
Yeah, of course. But Roy, there is no one in the planet that knows football more than Maldini.
I think he meant Daniel.
Exactly. He didn't say Paolo. He never said Paolo.
I never said Paolo.
So John is covered. Nathan actually spelled Ajax properly. I don't know which Ajax.
He never said Amsterdam though. He always
Yeah,
said
true.
There
There is some Ajax in Brazil, probably, if you go
For
and
sure.
check.
So, did you guys talk about Juventus, man? What kind of a league
Oh,
are we playing in, bro? What
yeah,
kind
it's
of a league are we
disgusting.
playing?
It's a rigged one, man. I
Get
told
it
you.
all
It's
out.
a rigged one.
It's
It's a
Get it
rigged
all out.
one.
nice,
John,
but,
it's a rigged
but for
one. I
real,
told you.
like for real, like this is like I even
For
wanted,
real.
listen, guys. I wanted Juventus to lose, man, but then I saw them losing 3-0, and it's fucking embarrassing, bro. Because it's like you are in the mud playing with trash, man. And even if you become the king of trash, you are still the king of trash, man. Like you are playing in a league where every other team from or decent team from the other leagues is gonna come and beat the shit out of your competition. So
But John, I'm not
it
embarrassed
makes
at all.
it makes your whole like if I win against someone, I want that someone to be a good guy, because a good or a strong opponent, because this is how I become an even better opponent. Yeah? Like if Juventus, the team that is 15 games in a row unbeaten in Serie A, gets destroyed by fucking Villarreal, the seventh team of La Liga, what's the point?
That
Are
says
they
that
are they the seventh team?
that says that Serie A is a rigged league, man. I told you.
Yeah, it's
I
rigged.
told you.
I agree with Red John says, and it's rigged. Yeah,
It's rigged. It's rigged, Red John. There is no
it's super
referee that
rigged.
is gonna stop Juventus.
We should make
They're always
some
gonna
merch.
make the right decision for them and help them.
It's fucking Villarreal, man, the seventh team
That's crazy.
it's come on, guys.
The
And-
seventh team of Spain came to Italy to beat the team with the biggest, highest wages, the team that is
Biggest
supposed
spend.
to be.
Biggest spend, 130 million they spent in the last 6 months.
But this is the problem. If it was guys, if it was a one-time thing, I wouldn't have a problem. I would just be happy and celebrating Juventus lost. Who gives a shit? The problem is this happens systematically. Last
Every year.
season, Napoli got
No. Red John, last season was Porto. The season before was Lyon.
sure,
The season before was Ajax.
I'm not even talking about Juventus anymore. I'm talking about Napoli. Napoli got eliminated by Getafe. Getafe, man.
Oh my
Getafe,
God.
the 10th team in the Liga. This year, by the worst Barcelona ever, while Napoli was the best Napoli ever. Not ever, but since the 90s.
No.
This is the
With
league.
Gattuso.
No, come on. The Napoli of Sarri was a good Napoli.
Yeah, but Napoli of Sarri, while they somehow made competition to Juventus for the Scudetto, they have never been this close. Like Napoli is close right now to winning the Scudetto. To actually
Yeah, but
winning
you say the previous year was not the best Napoli.
the previous year, not really. But Getafe was what, the eighth, the ninth? I don't know. I don't even know where they ended up.
Rajon, if Serie A was not a rigged league, we should have 8 points from Inter and 13 points from Juventus. And you will talk about Juventus not in a different way. You will say, "Oh, Juventus is a poor team this season. I knew they're not gonna win against Villarreal." But because the league is rigged, because the referees made mistake after mistakes, Juventus looks good because it's there. Inter looks good because it's there. But they shouldn't be there. They should be 8 points from Milan and 13 points from. And Napoli should be 10 points from Milan, man. That's how it should be. But because it's rigged, it looks like it's open. It looks like Napoli is good, Inter is good, Juventus is good, but they're not good, man. They are there. They are 3 points, 1 point, 7 points from Milan because the Spezia game, the Udinese game, and I can give you other list of games. The same referees, they actually see things in Champions League. Apparently, Massa saw the penalty, went there, checked the VAR, saw the handball, and gave the penalty to fucking Lille. In Serie A, Massa gets completely blind. He forgot how to be a referee.
Stop excusing them, Red John. Stop excusing them.
True. You got me.
Man, I don't need to get you. Every week I see this. I've been seeing this for 22 years recently.
Guys.
Here we go. Guys. Come on, Red John. You cannot defend this. You cannot defend corruption.
It's embarrassing.
You cannot close an eye to corruption.
I think though the league being embarrassing has somehow come in our favor because we are somehow, some way profiting from the fact that the league is trash. So I'm okay with it.
How?
We are because we without
I don't see it.
Because
I don't see it, man.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to show you, or are you going to keep
show
showing?
us.
No, I
Show
don't.
us. I want to see it.
You can not show me because I don't see it.
Yeah, but do you want
Let's give him a chance, though. Let's hear it. Let's show,
I'm not
show
giving
us.
him. No, I'm not giving him half chance, man.
Nice, I like that.
because
I'm not giving him half chance. I'm not giving you half chance. No chance. You saying something wrong. It's not benefiting us.
AC Milan compared to the AC Milan of last season has 3 more points than last season. Okay, 3 more points.
Really?
We should have.
Nice.
We should have 8 points more.
True. That is true. Laird is
No,
right.
that's not
While
benefiting us,
every-
man. That is benefiting the other teams.
But Laird is correct.
Every
All right.
other team in the league has Inter is minus 11, Juventus is minus 4,
Rightly so.
Atalanta minus 6. This is the
Rightly
league.
so. Rightly so. I should be 8 points more than what I have now. How this benefits me? What is the benefit I get from this? I'm a better team than the year before.
No, but I'm not talking about you there. You always get
No,
stolen.
I'm a better team. I shouldn't get just 3 points more. I should get 8 points more than the year before.
Yeah.
I'm a better team.
Sure. Of course you are, man. Of course you are.
Exactly. Inter sells Lukaku and Hakimi, and I'm benefiting out of that. What? They are still winning the league, man. They sell the best players, and they still win the league. I should be 8 points, man.
But you are. Like Milan, in a way,
No.
and I'm okay with it. Fuck it. The Scudetto is a Scudetto. It doesn't matter how much it really weighs. Get it? Fuck it. Inter gets weaker, we benefit from it. Fuck it. Juventus gets weaker, we benefit from it. Fuck it. Atalanta gets weaker, we benefit from it. So I'm okay with that. But the thing is, others getting weaker does not mean you did a splendid job. It just means others got weaker. This is how I think. If Inter had the same team from last season, but it doesn't matter. Important is for us to win the league. Fuck it. And maybe we go somewhere next season.
We're not gonna win this league, Red John. You understand that?
Well, I certainly hope we win this league, because then it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing for the Serie A, the rigged league. Anyway, I don't want to talk anymore about this topic. How are you feeling about Origi? Because I saw on the chart that you were depressed, basically.
But then maybe you didn't see in the chat right, because I wasn't depressed at all about Origi. I was okay with Origi. I said that it's not a name that gives you it's not the name that Laird promised me, but it's an okay name.
Dude, don't talk to me like I'm running AC Milan, man.
Which name did Laird promise you?
I never promised any name.
Did Laird talk about 70 million strikers or not? Because I think it did. Did Laird talk about someone like Vlahovic, someone like this is what he would
These
say.
are strikers I want. These are strikers I want.
But you said we will get them. We will get them. So I'm waiting. Maybe we will. I'm waiting. I don't know.
70 million?
Yeah.
First of all, when you heard that I say that we're gonna buy 70 million,
35 times, dudes. It's so easy for me to go and find it right now because you have said it so often that I just have to pick a random video.
No, I say apart. For Vlahovic, I said,
Dude,
Rejon, I
are you
said a
kidding?
clear from Vlahovic. Yeah, you can go and check the videos if you want. I said a clear.
For real.
I said a clear. If Vlahovic wants to play for AC Milan with 55 million, we can get him. If he wants to play for AC Milan, he doesn't want to play for AC Milan. He wants to play for Juventus. I
How
hope
do
he
you
enjoyed his Wednesday night today
how do you know he doesn't want to play for Milan?
because he clearly chose Juventus. He couldn't say to Comiso, I'm not going to Juventus. Don't accept their offer.
He
I'm not
didn't have
going. I'm
an
not
offer
moving.
for Milan. And Milan is not going to spend 50 plus for a player. Are you kidding me?
You want AC Milan? You make it happen. I don't
What?
care, man.
This is I don't care, dude. it's him being demanded by everyone, not Milan being demanded by everyone.
I told you. That's the word I say. If he wants to play for AC Milan, Milan can make an offer and we can get him. He doesn't want to play for AC Milan. He
But
wants to play for Juventus.
if this is your
I'm
standard,
fine with
if
that.
this is what if this is your standard, then the future doesn't really look that bright.
John,
If-
forget
if
about
this
my
is what?
standard, man. I'm
If this
analyzing
is
the
the standard,
situation.
the player has to need to play for Milan and force a move to Milan, then it's
John,
kind of shitty because very few players want to play for Milan like that,
John,
especially if they are top players.
John. That's what my explanation. I explained you what I think about the Vlahovic situation. That if he wants to play for AC Milan, Milan is gonna make an offer in the summer. He doesn't want. He wants to play for Juventus. That is fine for me. Why you guys don't get over this situation? You still are thinking
I'm
about
just
Vlahovic.
waiting.
I am completely fine.
I'm
I'm
just waiting
okay.
for the 70 million striker, man. That's all
For
I'm
me, is the past already. I never say Milan is gonna pay 70 million a striker.
doing.
I told you.
55.
Yeah, 55. Yeah.
Do we agree on 55? I'm lowering it. Fuck it. I'm lowering it.
Yeah.
55. Do we agree? Are we going to get a
Yeah.
55 million striker?
Yeah, 55, 50, 45. That amount.
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Anyhow, I'm okay with the starting striker of Milan next season, Origi. And I think it's okay. It doesn't matter. Just get a trash from the Premier League. He's gonna do great in Serie A. It doesn't fucking matter. Get someone from the street that used to play in the Premier League. He comes to Serie A. He's gonna be great. It doesn't matter.
So you're talking about Lukaku comes from the street?
Yeah. Well, basically, Lukaku was made fun of all his time at Man United. Came to Inter, became Serie A's best player. Fuck it, just get one, man.
Well,
the Lukaku
Rajon.
argument doesn't make sense because Lukaku actually, I saw some people debating about Lukaku, and then they checked his goals in the EPL. Lukaku has 150 goals in the EPL.
Yes, sure, but he was never considered a top striker. Even Immobile has 100 and something goals in Serie A. No one considers him a top striker. Everyone is like he's a good Lazio level striker. Goals do not mean you are a top level striker. When he came to Serie A, everyone was talking about how good fucking Lukaku was. A great fucking buy for Inter. Then he went back there and he saw how much he was worth in a higher level football.
John, first of all,
but I'm not just talking about Lukaku. I'm talking about Ashley Young. I'm talking about Darmian.
Yeah.
I'm talking about every other Scarso from England comes to Italy, and he is like a fucking fuori class. This is how it is.
No, John, I want to just tell you my opinion about Lukaku. I think Lukaku is an amazing striker, and the situation he had at Man United doesn't mean that it was his fault. Actually, Man United is still in that place. He left, he won a Serie A, he came back, and Man United is still a shit show. So it's not his fault. Second thing, I guess a lot of players are not performing with Chelsea. You see Werner or Kai Havertz is not doing incredibly well. But anyway, they are young and they can always improve. I think Lukaku, if he goes and play for Tottenham for Conte, he scores a lot of goals and probably wins the Premier League.
So in other words, I'm okay with Origi because he comes from the EPL.
I'm okay with Origi because he's a good striker. That's of course coming from the Premier League, coming from Liverpool especially, because the club system is a really physically demanding system, so he's prepared to actually play the high press. So I'm happy for that. If he was a Premier League player coming from another team, another system, or another type of players, I wouldn't be 100% sure.
I am more with Lart on this. Like I think Lukaku, it really depends on the coach and the system, etc. But if he is in the right environment, he's a beast.
Yeah.
What about the 35-year-old Ashley Young or Darmian
Ashley Young
or
was an
Small?
amazing. You know what? Ashley Young was an amazing player and won a lot of trophies with
I
Man
know,
United.
but I'm talking about the 35-year-old.
Yeah, the 35 is still good.
Yeah, but
Still performing.
that Inter worked pretty well. Was working pretty well.
And Darmian and Zabacosta, and you have a lot of like. The thing is, do you want to be successful in Serie A but not win anything in Europe? It doesn't matter. If you want to build a team in Serie A that wins, just get players from the EPL. It doesn't matter how, why. Just get a player from the EPL. It doesn't matter. They are just better at everything.
Any player doesn't matter.
Any player, any failed player, any one leg, it doesn't matter. One leg, two legs is going to be faster than Serie A players.
I don't disagree with that.
How can you? It's fact.
Serie A is a joke.
No, but for real, Origi, I read some comments from Liverpool fans saying Origi is not fast, yada yada. Man, I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Like, we are playing with Ibra and Giroud. What do you mean Origi is not fast?
Yeah, well, when
He scored against us.
you have Salah and Mane in your
He
squad,
scored and also assisted against us with a beautiful assist, like the second goal of Liverpool after we were 2-1 up. Salah scored the goal.
But John, you know I don't care about the supporters and what they say. I watch football with my eyes. Actually, I watch a lot of Premier League, so
Who do you think knows the Premier League better, Lart or Red John?
I don't know. I don't know the Premier League at all. I just
I
know
know.
that every shit player that comes from the Premier League looks like a god in Serie A. And then people,
See,
and
you
then
don't know the Premier League. Why are you calling them
then-
but
shit
Smalling
players?
isn't that good.
because these players don't come because they are starting for their teams, man. These players come because they are not starting for their teams. It's like Club Football Tirana gets Samu Castillo, and then someone else is going to tell you shit like Castillo was a great player for AC Milan. No, they got him because Castillo doesn't start for us. If you don't start, you are not the best player. Krunic is a useful player. He is not the best player. Every player that doesn't start.
So, Red John, you're saying that the difference between Liverpool and Milan is the same difference between Milan and Club Tirana.
Not that high, but we are on that ground, man.
What's Club Tirana? What's Club Tirana?
Like
Just
my hometown club.
Serie A in Albania.
But John, there's other players that went from Serie A and became like stars in
Sure, but
Premier.
sure, I don't disagree with that. Salah is one of them, but Salah was super good in Serie A as well. But then you have
I remember Alfonso, the left back, the Chelsea's left back. He was in Fiorentina.
Yeah,
He won the
Alonso won the
Champions
Premier League. He won the Premier League as well.
Jorginho,
But you have
Alisson.
Yeah. You have a lot more players from Serie A that have failed.
Probably Vlahovic, if he was going to Arsenal, would score.
Good night, Tick Size.
Good night, Tick Size.
Have a good one, my man. What about what's his name? Oh fuck.
Romero, Tottenham.
Romero,
He's doing well. He's a good defender there.
There's another one I'm forgetting. Oh my god.
What about Coutinho in the bench, scoring for fun with Aston Villa?
Yeah, but he came from Barcelona.
Finnish player from Barcelona.
Kulusevski looks good.
Kulusevski
looking good.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Kulusevski is looking good.
Yeah, Kulusevski. I don't know about Bentancur. How's Bentancur looking?
Bentancur never looked good. Betancourt never looked good, not even in Italy. Don't put that, man.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know.
In
Man. I don't know how Betancourt is.
in the pitch, Betancourt managed to finish fifth with Juventus. I know what people say. Juventus finished fourth. Betancourt finished fifth with Juventus. Other energies outside Juventus helped Juventus to go fourth, but Betancourt finished fifth with Juventus.
Will Juventus ever win a trophy without help from referees?
Never. The moment Juventus wins the Serie A without the help of the referee, they're gonna win the Champions League.
True.
There is a reason why they haven't won the Champions League in the last 25 years.
But how did they get to the finals, man? Did they pay the refs in Europe as well, or lucky?
I don't know, man. How the fuck did they didn't win it the final?
Maybe they got unlucky.
Man, a team that wins so many Serie A's get unlucky every time.
I think even remotely thinking that the Serie A is not rigged is literally insanity. Like you're an insane person if you think that Serie A is clean.
Yeah, exactly. Not having the doubt at all. Not even going to sleep and thinking, shit, maybe I'm wrong.
True.
Oh,
I think an insane person is someone who watches a sport who thinks it's rigged. Like it's like, do you have time to waste that? Like, why are you watching?
No. Let me correct that. A sane person.
Imagine not wanting to watch a movie, so you choose to watch a sport that you know it's actually a movie. It's not even a sport. Why are you watching it for?
Let me correct that. You said it almost correctly, but let me correct that. A sane person watches a sport and sees that it's rigged. An insane person watches a sport that is rigged and thinks it's not rigged.
And listen. What does that same person do after he understands that it's rigged?
He's disappointed.
Keeps on watching, right?
He's disappointed, man. Man, it's like a.
But keeps on watching it, right? He keeps on watching it.
Well,
what
dude,
that's what makes him insane.
No. Red John, I'll make it simple. Red John, I'll make it simple to you. The world we live is shit. I'm not gonna kill myself tomorrow. I'm gonna keep living my life.
Sure.
So the Serie A is rigged. I still like football. I'm still gonna watch the game. I'm still gonna watch the dribbling, the tactics, and everything. But I'm not gonna believe. I'm not gonna believe
you can do that,
at this
man.
age.
You can do that, man.
Yeah, I'm watching. I'm doing that.
But you
Without
can do
believing
that by watching a better league that is not rigged.
I'm watching both of them.
But why are you watching the Serie A, man?
No, I want to see how good they are at rigging the league.
Yeah, and I wanna be prepared so I can actually tell people in 5 years I can have arguments.
Right, because in 5 years, when this shit will come out, like Calciopoli, we were the ones that told you, and you're like, okay, sorry.
Fucking Ronaldo was getting fouled by Montero. Everyone was seeing there was a penalty, and the referee was not giving a penalty. And people were thinking, no, this league is not rigged. You are crazy that you think this league is rigged. Why you're watching it? This league. And I can actually tell you, see what happened? That was rigged. And I watched it, and I was one of them that I told you
and
that was rigged.
If it's rigged once, it's always rigged, obvious.
Well, man, you need to work hard. You need to work really hard to make people believe that it's not rigged. You need actually to be honest.
Listen. Imagine watching a sport and thinking it's 100% rigged. Fucking hell, life must be fucking sad, for real. Like, can you not just chill and play PlayStation? Why
who said I'm happy? Who said I'm happy?
Red John,
why waste 90 minutes in front of a TV watching?
Because Red John, I don't watch it. I'm explaining you. I'm not like you, and I don't watch it for the result. I watch it for the beauty of the game.
But what is the beauty of the game?
There is a beauty.
But you cannot concentrate on the beauty if you complain 24/7. You complain about the league being rigged.
I don't
What
complain,
Julius
man.
talking about? All
I'm
I
not
see,
complaining, man.
is Laird being stressed by something which he knows it's fake.
You
What's the
are
point?
really you are more stressed than me, and you believe the
I'm,
league is not rigged.
I am
You
not
look more
stressed
stressed
at
than
all.
me,
I'm
and you
not stressed
believe
at
the.
all. Why would I be
I'm
stressed?
telling. What? Why are you saying I'm stressed? I'm really relaxed and chilled. I
But,
actually admit I know how he's gonna finish, man. I'm the most relaxed one here. I
but
know how he's gonna finish.
yeah, of course. But
I'm
the
really
thing,
relaxed.
but then if you know, why do you keep watching it?
Why not? Why should I not watch Tomori going for a sprint and stopping a striker? That is
Because
beautiful to watch.
because
Leao making a dribbling and scoring a goal.
because
Why
it
should
will
I
not
not watch
matter
that?
in the end.
It's a,
That's a wasted run. That's a wasted dribble. It's a
no,
waste.
there are no ways. They're still beautiful to watch. The
But
tactics, the players, how they read the games, how they play football.
okay. But you can watch the same thing minus the rigged part in the Premier League.
Do you, do you
The
think
only the only league that matters.
Rejon, in
Yes, yes.
2006 the Serie A was rigged, and I knew that. Do you think I should turn off the TV and don't watch Kaká, one of the best players, play football, or Shevchenko? Do you think I should not watch Nesta
To be
or
honest,
Maldini?
Kangu is all right, man. And Kangu kind of understand. I would say Lions logic, but
Kangu
this
is
is
never going in Italy on holiday, man.
it doesn't
What
matter.
the
It
fuck
doesn't matter.
Kangu knows about
It
Serie
doesn't
A?
matter.
Kangu is gonna tell me what is
But
Serie A. I grew up
Kangu,
in Italy. I
Kangu,
saw the Serie A every year.
understands that
Kangu
Kangu
understands more than me.
Kangu understands better than you the Italian psychology.
Wow, the
This,
fact that Red John is
this is
aligning himself with Kangu, who is just trolling, says
this is
everything. Says
no
everything.
yeah, exactly.
Kangu.
This means that Kangu knows the Italian
The Red
psychology.
John is Truman. Do you know who Truman is?
Yeah, I am Truman.
Of Italian psychology.
True.
Yeah. It's Italy, man, but it's not just football. It's everything is shit in Italy. Get it? It's not just football. It's the country, the politics, everywhere. It's not a coincidence that football is also 500 years behind. It's the country itself which is wrong.
So sorry, Rejon. So politicians and politics is rigged in Italy, but football is honest.
No.
No, please tell me. No, please tell me.
What I am telling you is that it's the mentality. It's the
Please tell
mentality.
me. Italy is
The
corrupted in every
mentality
single
of the people.
level.
The people do not.
Rejon, Italy is corrupted at every single level in
Yeah.
the country, but not football. Football is clean.
No, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying that even when things
So
are
what are you
clean,
saying?
I'm
Because
saying
Kangu is saying that. Kangu is saying that.
even when things are clean, you see corruption. Even if they are clean, you see corruption because corruption is all you know. Get it? So I understand that. I understand that. Also, Italians being superstitious as fuck, they have to have a scapegoat. So he is 100%. Kangu is 100% right when he says you need a scapegoat for your team, man, in case they don't win. And the best part of this is that you are stubborn and convincing in your stubbornness that even if Milan wins, it will not mean anything.
You understand, man. You don't understand. I'm sorry, Rejon.
System.
Okay, I got it. You don't understand English, man. You're confusing me with some other people. Milan is not going to win this league, man. I'm not saying if. Milan is not winning this league.
But do you understand?
I told you, man. What is the part that you don't understand? He's not winning it, man.
Okay.
I'm clear. There's no possibility. There's no possibility.
But do you understand the possibility, the probability? Do you understand it?
You don't understand the probability.
Okay, I don't.
You've been living in too long in Germany, man.
But do you understand it, man? Do you understand it?
I understand the probability. It's already decided. It's already decided. There is no probability.
Okay.
That's what it means rigged. It's already decided.
What if Milan wins? Are you gonna make a video like saying sorry for?
I'm gonna say, yeah, of course, I'm gonna say sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna say, what are you gonna do if Milan doesn't win it? What are you gonna do if Milan doesn't win it?
So if Milan wins it, then Serie A is not rigged. This is what you're saying.
No, what do you want me to say if Milan wins it?
I'll
say whatever you want. I'll say whatever you want.
Is it rigged or not? If Milan wins, I just want your opinion, man.
I'm telling you, Milan cannot win it because it's rigged.
But
It's
I'm
a
telling you,
consequence.
dude, again, I am setting the scenario. I'm not asking for your opinion here. I'm setting the scenario and then I'm asking for your opinion. The scenario is Milan won it. You cannot change it. It's my scenario. Now, answer the fucking question. What does it mean for Serie A if, in my scenario, Milan wins it? What does it mean for Serie A?
It's rigged.
If Milan wins it, it's rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged.
Okay. It's
rigged.
rigged, man. Yeah. Milan rigged it though, right?
What is this, Rajon? What is this scenario? Explain it. Do you need to be more on details, man? If
Man,
Milan wins it with 5 penalties, there are not penalties. It's rigged.
The scenario
Milan
is
wins it-
Milan wins it what?
If Milan wins it, that everything goes right for them, even with wrong referee decisions.
Mhm.
What do you want me to say?
If Milan wins
What do you want me
it
to say?
from now until
Rajon, I'm telling you, the funny thing is that you want me to tell you about something that didn't happen.
what
You're asking me to say, yeah, the if you're asking me, the if you're saying, if this happened, this is not happening yet. How can I tell you what I'm gonna say if it's not happening?
But
I'm telling you that is no,
Rajon.
Rajon. I'm telling you I'm telling you my opinion. I told you in 2006, I thought Milan is gonna win the league. They didn't win the league for 3 points, and people were telling me at that point, doing that league, were telling me, oh, but if Milan wins it, what are you gonna say?
Listen to Raul. If Milan wins it, it means the riggers could not get away to make it happen otherwise. Like this is it's
Rajon, why you don't say something? Why
I
you
have
don't
kind of understood it, but the Milan fan base, man, it's
Raul,
it's becoming worse than you, but this is pathetic, to be honest. I don't know if it's only here that it's people have gathered here to be pathetic, but this is so
Rajon.
pathetic. It's unbelievable, bro.
Rajon,
It's pathetic in life as a whole to be like the guy.
Rajon, just chill for a second, man.
It's even more pathetic like this, man. This is unbelievable.
Rajon, just chill for a second, man. I told you in 2006 they were calling us pathetic. Well, we were saying that the league is rigged. They were calling us pathetic. You know what happened in 2006.
It doesn't matter what happened. It does not matter.
What happened? You say a lot of if. Okay. You say a lot of. You say. Okay. Can I talk now? Because you've been talking consistently without stopping. What if actually the proof comes in a few years that this season was rigged? What are you gonna say? Are you gonna call again people like me pathetic when in the future we're gonna feel that there is something wrong in the league?
Yes, I will.
Something is not clear.
Yes, Dad, I will. Because
why? That's not fair. Not fair. I'm spotting a problem here. I'm spotting a problem here.
Because the way it works is you have to have evidence first. Then you make the claim. If you make the claim before you have the evidence in front of you, you are still pathetic. You are pathetic.
No, Rajon, this is not a court. This is not a court.
If I say,
Rajon, no, stop it. Stop with if. This is not a court. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah,
I can claim whatever I want.
Yes, but what you are responsible for what you say. How I judge what you say, I am responsible for that. Get it?
No, I'm responsible. I don't care about that. You can say whatever you want. I don't care. But you should say sorry to me in 2 years if the proofs comes out.
No, I shouldn't. But this is what you don't understand, man. You saying that there are invisible people walking around without proof makes you a fool. Even if after 10 years there are invisible people running around.
Rajon, I'm not saying Rajon, I'm not saying there is invisible people. I'm not saying that.
No, you're saying it's rigged. I understand.
I'm telling you the league is rigged.
It does not make you special. It just makes you one.
I don't want to be special. I don't want to be special. I don't want to be special. I want you to apologize to me when the proofs come out. I'm clever enough. I'm sensible enough to understand.
But this is the thing. This is the
Because
thing.
I lived it. I've been in that situation before. I've been in that situation before.
It doesn't matter.
I know things. I know. I've been there. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're making fool of me now. If I'm right and the proof comes out,
but
you're gonna keep saying I was an idiot, even if I was one of the first one to spot it. Actually,
but because it's by definition like that, man. It's by definition.
Whatever, man. I cannot convince you, man.
But you cannot convince me because I need proof in order to be convinced. I'm not convinced by feelings. I'm not convinced by you felt it before, so it must be like that. It doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that. You having a feeling that something is happening is not no evidence for something actually happening. Get it? This is how everything works.
John, it doesn't matter for me the evidence. If the league is rigged, it's rigged, and if the proofs comes in 2 years,
Okay,
it doesn't matter. It's too late for me. The league was rigged.
The league is rigged. And
I need to know it, man. You can see it. You can see it. You can see it.
But how? How do you see it, and how do you know that it's rigged? Because you are you are not 80% sure or 99% sure. You are 100%.
I'm 100%. I'm 100%. It's a film I've seen. It's a film I've seen already.
How did you come to this conclusion?
Because I've seen it already. It's called experience. It's called experience.
but okay. But how? How did you come to this conclusion?
The same way you cut yourself, and you know that hurts, and you don't need to cut it yourself again to know that it hurts. Yeah, it's called experience. It's called experience. You don't need proof. You don't need proof. You burn yourself. You burn yourself, and you know flame. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same exact thing. Something hurts you. You know already. You don't need to get hurt again to understand it. So a flame, you know that burns you. You don't need a proof. You already experienced that. You don't need a proof.
Listen to Roy. Red John was one of the guys in the tar mob, saying that Galileo had to be burned in the stake because he said the Earth revolves around the sun. The best part here is that Galileo had proof, man. Galileo came to the conclusion after making the tests. Do you understand it or not? Roy, you are now the guy saying that no, this is like that. You are the guys putting Galileo to setting him on fire because you think that no, I don't have proof, but I know it's like that because I feel it. And this is the guys that burned him were the religious guys that said if the Earth would rotate around the sun, God would have written it, man. You are the guy. Saying the feeling that I had.
Why you escape from my statement? Why
Galileo did not guess it, Roy.
Why you escape from my statement?
And made an assumption based on tests. Do you understand?
Are you talking with somebody? Are you talking with somebody? Yeah, why you escape from my statement?
With Roy.
I forget.
I read what Roy is saying.
Don't read what is comfortable for you, John. Respond to my statement.
What did you say?
You don't need proof to say that the flame burns you. You just need experience.
But do you understand that it's what
it's the same exact thing.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing.
How is it
exactly the same?
Okay,
exactly the same.
Tell me how.
You experience already the same situation. Okay. You know how it's gonna end up, and you prepare for yourself for that. It's the same exact thing.
So wait, let's say your girlfriend cheats on you. Let's say your girlfriend cheats on you, right? And you have a
no, don't go. I gave you the example.
I'm telling you another one, and I'm telling you another one.
No, that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. You don't need to give me another example. This is how it is. This is how it is.
But your example is wrong. This is the problem.
No, this is not wrong, man. This is not a wrong example.
You are like the guys trying to prove the flat Earth, and they make experiments which are wrong, and they come to the conclusion that the Earth is flat. This is what you're doing right now.
No.
Your method is wrong.
John, you say you need proof to claim something. I'm telling you, flame burns, and I don't need proof for that. I need experience. So I can be right with experience without proof. No, John. No, Red John, I understand. I understand clearly. You can be right without having proofs, but having experience.
But you clearly
Red John,
don't.
we are talking about me being right or wrong, and I'm explaining that in life you can be right without having proof, but having experience.
No, and you are wrong. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And you are wrong because
you can say, Red John, you can say a war is gonna kill a lot of people with never being in a war. With not even having proofs.
But do you understand?
You don't understand. You can be right without having proofs.
You have a problem in the way you logic that. It's not.
No. You stay on the point, Red John. Stay on the point. You are wrong. You're wrong because you don't have proof. And I'm explaining you. You can be right without having proof. That is not a logic, man. That is not a logic. I'm not talking about logic. You can be right without having a proof.
And then
in life,
there is
millions. There is millions of things in life you can be right without having a proof.
Sure, but listen to me now, so you understand.
And this is one of those million things.
You understand? Okay. Now, saying that the fire burns you, and you don't have to get burned in order to know that the fire burns you, is coming to into a conclusion because of the test that you made that proved that conclusion. Do you understand it or not? Saying the fire burns you, therefore you don't need to burn yourself again with fire in order to feel the pain, is because you felt the pain and you do the same exact experiment with the same exact two materials, fire and your hand, and you come to the same conclusion. You understand it or not? You are basically proving you are making evidence with evidence the fact that the fire burns you, and that exact same test that you do comes to the same conclusion. Therefore, you don't need to repeat the same test. Here we are talking about two different things. Do you understand that logically or not, man? Because I'm actually kind of shocked right now that you don't that you think saying that 15 years ago, with other people in charge, with other things, but in the same country, a league was rigged and we got proof for that, is the same thing as saying because fire burns you once.
Okay, Red John. Okay, you say other people. Red John, you say.
I'm actually curious.
I'm sorry, Red John. You say other people.
Yeah, other people. Yeah.
You're wrong in that. You're wrong in that. You're wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
You're wrong. This is not the referee that was in that scandal in 2006 is running the association. Yeah.
Guys, it's just part of being.
You don't have nothing to say here. Of course, you don't have nothing to say here.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to say.
Of course. What are you gonna say?
Right. If you're gonna say something, I'm telling this to you for life.
No, I'm not claiming it. I'm not claiming it's a fact. I'm not claiming it. You can go and check. You can check the fact.
So you remember it in life, you and everyone listening, so you can learn something. If you claim something, you have to back it up with evidence. Otherwise, no one gives a fuck.
No, this is John. Go and check it. Go and check it, man. I don't care. This is not a court. I'm not a lawyer. Go and check it. It's a fact. It's a fact. See, when you don't want to, when you want to be right, you say you need to back it up. You're saying a lot of things without backing up them.
Everything I'm saying is backed up.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Where are the proofs that this league is not rigged?
I am saying.
Give me the proofs that this league is not rigged.
Dude, you are claiming this is unbelievable. You are saying the league is rigged, but now I should prove to you that the league is not rigged? Man, you are saying that the league is rigged. Do you understand this or not? We come from the predisposition that the league is not rigged. You now come and tell me the league is rigged, but now I have to prove you that the league is not rigged. Do you understand this or not, man? This is fucking unbelievable, bro. It's illogical in a way which is fucking scary, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
the vast majority of the population are but this is unbelievable, bro. This is
Red John, you are saying that I am wrong.
No, the predisposition the predisposition.
Yes, you need my predisposition. My predisposition is simple. This league was rigged in 2006, and this league can be rigged now.
But it does not work like
it's simple. It works like this. It works like this. Yes.
You are not saying that.
Yes, it works like this.
But you are not
It
saying
works.
that the league can be rigged right now. You are saying the league is rigged right now. Do you understand it or not?
It is. It is. Yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Now, the predisposition for every league is that it's not rigged. In order
Okay.
for
Okay, Red John.
in
Okay,
order
Red
for
John.
you
I
to
told
prove
you. I told you that the guy that is running
it's unbelievable, bro.
the
It's unbelievable.
referee league was involved in Calciopoli.
What?
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you this.
But so what, man? So what? You have to prove me. Do you understand the concept of proof, Derek, or not? Do you understand that a guy who, I don't know, he did something wrong, he can actually do right things as well? A guy who was in jail, he can work, man. He can serve you the coffee. Do you understand it or not? Or because he was in jail, he should be banished from life?
No, this guy was never in jail, man. He was promoted. He's running the referee
But
association. Don't
but
worry.
but then
He
if he
got
was
promoted.
if he was never in jail, was he ever found guilty?
Rajon, he shouldn't be closer to a
Man,
football
was
pitch,
he
man.
found guilty or
In a
not? I don't care.
Rajon, in a normal country, this man should not
I
be
don't
a
care.
referee.
Was he found guilty or not, man? Like this is.
He was found guilty, man. He didn't referee after.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He
So.
he was
Yeah,
found
this is,
talking to Moji, talking to referees.
okay. It's unbelievable. Listen how people logic and explain the Montari goal against Juventus. Then someone else says, explain the mistake in Inter against Torino. This is how people logic. I guess this is how most of people logic. Like he says, he sees a mistake and he is like, okay, this is enough proof for me. It's not a mistake. The league is rigged, and this is how you logic as well, there. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh, Rajon.
It's unbelievable, but I guess this is how the majority of the population work.
Yeah, Rajon, we are all stupid, man. Thank God some brilliant
Yeah.
people.
No,
They
I'm
are
kidding.
telling us the truth.
The majority of the population is super smart.
Yeah, the majority is stupid. Some brilliant people telling us that everything is right, that everything is perfect.
No, but but you are smart enough to know that they are lying to you.
Well, what can I say, man? Not smart enough.
No, it's not about smart. It's all about the fact that if you make a claim, back it up or don't make the claim. You have you have to understand how claims work. If I come to you and tell you that's an invincible, I don't know, a uh, fucking alien is right beside me, you don't have to prove to me that he is not right beside me and he doesn't exist. I have to prove to you that he exists because I made the claim. So when you make the claim that Serie A is rigged, you have to back it up or don't make the claim. At the very least that you can do is not be 100% sure. But not only that, not only do you have no evidence, but you have two cases which you connect or you somehow in your mind see as evidence, and you are like, okay, this is enough for me, and I have no reason to doubt it.
Dude, it's gonna be too late when the proofs comes out.
And yeah, and even if the proofs comes out, you say that it's like that 100% right now means you are wrong. Do you understand it or not?
Oh, okay, I'm wrong, even if I'm right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but by the, do you?
Okay, man, I get it. So basically, I'm never right with you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Do you
That's
understand?
fine, man.
You don't understand that. You don't understand.
No, I understand, man. I understand. They were telling me that in 2006 that I was wrong because I didn't have proofs.
And
when the proof when the proofs
they were
came,
right, and you understand that they were right, right? You in 2006 being 100% sure, you Being 100% sure in 2006 without evidence but with feeling means you are wrong. Do you understand it or not? Even
Dude,
though
I
even
don't.
though it turned out to be right, your way of coming to the conclusion is wrong. It doesn't matter if the conclusion is wrong or not.
Dude,
Do you
this
understand?
is life. This is
No,
life.
this is not
Doesn't
life.
matter the way. If you get it, you get
This
it.
is not life.
You
No,
don't
it's
get
not
it.
like that.
You
It's
okay? This
not
is not life. Okay, this is not
like,
life.
like
Football is not life.
but
Okay,
you have to understand. You have to understand what people are talking about here. It's not if you guessed it right or not. It's not
I'm
guessing
not
it right.
guessing
It's
it,
not
man.
guessing
I'm
it
not
right.
guessing it.
It's not important.
I'm not guessing it,
It's
man.
the
I'm
method
not
by
guessing
which you
it.
come to the conclusion which is important. You
I'm not
saying
guessing it.
you saying it in 2006 and it becoming reality does not mean anything because the method you used was not correct. Do you understand it or not?
Rajon, I don't want to be correct on the method, man. I want to
No,
understand what's going on around me, and I
but
understood. I understood. I understood in
if
2006
the
what's
method,
going on
guys,
around
if
me.
the method is not
Okay,
correct, your conclusion cannot be correct, man. The conclusion is a guess. You saying that my
Rajon.
method doesn't matter means you are just guessing. You guessing means jack shit to me. It doesn't mean shit. You
Rajon.
guessing, me
Okay,
guessing, me
okay.
guessing that the wall is gonna
Why
be.
are you so nervous, by the way? Just
I'm not
relax.
nervous.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's hard to explain stuff, and now I'm trying to explain stuff, and you saying that it doesn't matter. I'm telling you that it matters the most. The thing that matters the most, unless you are guessing. If you say, I'm guessing Serie A gets rigged, I don't give a shit. Go on, say it. I'm not going to debate you about you guessing it. But you saying you are 100% sure based on a feeling, which in itself is not a method to prove something, means that
Okay.
the method you use to come to the conclusion is not right. Therefore, by definition, the conclusion cannot be right, even if by some small chance it ends up being right. Do you understand it or not?
Okay, professor, but this is not school. This is life. And life, sometimes, if you want to understand what's going on around you, you cannot wait for the proof.
Okay, but listen,
You
that's
you wanna be stupid? You stay on your
I'm
thinking,
gonna
on your
ask you. I'm
stupidity.
gonna ask you
I'm
one
not
question.
stupid,
One
Rajon. I'm
question.
not stupid.
I'm
No,
not.
I'm not stupid.
No one is saying that you are stupid. I'm just gonna ask you one question. Have you ever had
No,
the feeling?
no,
Have you
Rajon.
ever?
Serie
Guys,
A and
have you
the
ever had the
Association of
feeling and
Referees
you were
thinks I'm
wrong?
stupid.
Guys, have you ever had the feeling and you were wrong?
A lot of times.
But
A
then
lot of times.
then why the fuck are you using? So wait a second. So you have had many times a feeling about something and you were wrong, right?
Yeah.
And also you in 2006 you had a feeling, and also in 2006 you had a feeling that Serie A was rigged and you were right.
Okay.
Right?
Okay,
So
Rajon.
wait a second.
No.
Wait a second. No. Let me finish this.
How
So
many questions are you gonna answer?
yeah, man. Just let
I
me
reply to your
let me
answer.
finish the
I
question.
reply to your question.
So all I'm saying here is this: Laird has a feeling, and he can be right or wrong. Then how the fuck is the feeling you have a reliable method? How the fuck is it? You can be right, but you can also be wrong. Then why the fuck would I listen to you?
I'm not asking you to listen to me. I'm not asking you. You say something. You didn't ask for football. If you ask the question, have you had some feelings about something related to football and you got it wrong? Ask me that question, and I'll tell you never. I'll tell you never.
But
the Muntari goal happened. I told to everyone, we're not winning this league. Forget about it. We're not winning it. I know it's I've seen it before. I've seen it before.
Like a feeling related to football, you have been wrong 30,000 times that I know.
No, on that thing,
about
the
feeling about football, you have been wrong.
I need to go to sleep. I need to wrap up this one. On referees in Italy, on Serie A league, or the people that runs that league, the people that run the referee association in Serie A, I never got it wrong, man. In my entire life, I never got it wrong. Never.
But this is okay.
Never.
Okay. Yeah, you never.
And never. It's incredible, man. 34 years, never got it wrong.
It's like you are like a feeling.
Never.
I know.
We were competing for the league against Roma. I knew we were gonna win it. We were competing in the league against Juventus. I knew we were gonna lose it. I knew what's going on behind the scenes.
God knows how much fucking money you have because of betting, man. Right?
I knew it. I don't need to bet, man. I don't need to bet. I don't need to bet.
I'm kidding, man. I'm just saying, if you wanted to, you could have bet a lot of money and be a millionaire, but you just don't need to or want to, right?
I knew it. Montari goal. I knew it. What's going on in there. I saw it.
I know you knew it, and you just didn't want to bet that, because if you bet that, you would win money, and that would be not cool.
Do you think the betting company didn't know?
Of course,
do you go and check? If you go and check at the Montari goal, how much was how much you can bet and how much you can win for the Juventus win?
Yeah.
But John, please,
Yeah.
never got it wrong, man. And I'm telling you, this season you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it this season.
I'm just telling you, use the superpowers to. I'm not even saying to be a millionaire yourself. To help people bet, win, rob the fucking betting companies with this superpower, and help the people in need, man. This is all I'm saying. I'm not even saying keep the money for yourself.
Dude, the league is rigged, man. If you don't understand this simple concept,
Okay.
and if you want proofs for that, the proof is gonna come. Don't worry.
I do.
Don't worry. Somebody's gonna bring the proofs.
Okay.
Somebody's gonna bring.
Okay, because the problem is if I tell you that the EPL is rigged because I have a feeling and I've never been wrong, would you accept it?
Huh?
Would you accept me telling you the EPL is rigged because I have a feeling and I've never been wrong? Would you accept it?
Well, I gave you clear and pretty interesting. I gave you pretty interesting.
I'm just asking a question.
Well, give me some proofs. Give me some proofs that in
You
the
want
past
proofs,
was.
man. You don't need proofs in life. All you need
No,
is
no, Regan. Sorry, I correct myself.
Okay.
Give me some cases that in the past happened.
In the 60s, there was a lot of betting scandals in England.
That was everywhere in every league.
Yeah, but I'm talking about England now. In England, in the 60s, there was
everywhere. That's not relevant for the topic of now. The Premier League is rigged. Because in the 60s, everyone was betting under the table. Everyone. There was no betting company.
But
so give me a recent example. Please give me a recent example.
You asked me for your kind of evidence. I gave you your kind of evidence. I told you.
No, that's not the same evidence. No, Regan. No.
I told you that in the
past. Regan. Sorry. I need to interrupt you. I know what you told me, and you don't need to repeat it. I heard you. You don't need to repeat it.
But then why don't you?
Regan. I'm not. No. Stop a second, man. Breathe a second. Give me an example of a Montari case.
Where?
Give me an example of the Calciopoli. Give me an example of the same team. Wait. Give me an example of a same team winning the league for 9 years in a row.
In the EPL.
In the EPL, yeah, in the last 20 years. Give me some examples.
Man,
give me some
2 weeks ago.
Argument. You need argument. You are accusing me for not having proof, not argument. I'm having argument.
Harry Maguire went with the splits in the fucking belly of the other guy. He didn't even get a yellow card. He didn't get it. Maybe Man United is winning it.
Is Harry Maguire gonna win the league?
Man, are we talking about the league being rigged or not, man? Well, what are we talking about? Being rigged?
No, that sounds to me. That sounds to me a good mistake. That sounds to me a mistake.
What?
Is a mistake. Doesn't sound to me a clear chance.
So that's a mistake, right? What about the VAR? Didn't the VAR see the guy that clicked the other guy?
Harry Kane went with his stats against Liverpool. They didn't see that. They didn't give him the red card.
Okay, but
two mistakes.
Why don't you think that it's rigged? Because that was fucking clear.
No, you can see that mistake in any other game for any other team that is competing for any other achievement during the league.
So wait a second. Who is rigging Serie A? Which team?
Inter is gonna win the league.
But so is it Inter the team rigging Serie A or what?
This year, yeah.
This year is done. But then how
they're gonna win it?
But then how come Juventus got a penalty in the same way that we didn't? against Inter.
Because Juventus needs to go top 4. That's another level. They need to go always top 4.
So it's two teams that's rigging the league, right?
Yeah,
Not just one.
yeah.
So,
Can be rigged at different level. Yeah, of course.
yeah, of course.
They have different interests. That was Calciopoli. That was Calciopoli.
Is Milan rigging the league or not? We are the good guys.
For what reason? To do what?
I don't know. Are we rigging the league or not? What reason does Juventus have?
Maybe Milan is rigging it to go top 4.
Yeah, maybe exactly. So everyone is rigging the league, right? Just for different reasons.
I say that the league is rigged, man.
Yeah, Milan is rigging the league.
And I'll tell you the cake is already divided. I'll tell you, Inter is gonna win it. Inter should be 8 points difference between Milan and Inter. There is no 8 points, so clearly there is a reason there.
Yeah, of course there is. What do you think? It's just coincidence? No fucking way.
Oh, every year there is coincidence.
Yeah.
Every year. That's
Every
such
year.
a beautiful league.
Every
Year.
year.
It's so interesting that the referees make it interesting.
Yeah.
Always these referees having
because
this crazy mistake.
Serie A is the only league that has problems with the referees, right?
No, Rejon, Serie A on the 5 major leagues is the only league that the VAR talk between the referee disappears. The VAR talk at a Juventus Inter of the possible red card to Pjanic disappeared. You cannot find that one. Magically, somebody deleted.
Okay.
Coincidence, of course. This is coincidence.
No.
Serie A is the only league that got Calciopoli scandal in 2006. Montari goal still happening. Juventus after that winning it nine times in a row.
So Milan is clearly rigging it without a shadow of a doubt, right? Because Milan got a penalty against Roma, which shouldn't have been there. Or it was a 50-50, but the ref was like, let's give it to Milan. And also for the same
Rejon, I'm sorry. Why you put
penalty against Roma didn't get a penalty.
Rejon, why are you putting as an argument to my argument a 50-50 call against a goal made with his hands on a VAR period and a fucking goal against Spezia? There was a regular goal. Why are you putting?
But I am.
Can you just tell me? No, we got against the referee.
I am.
No, you cannot. You cannot defend a guy. You cannot defend a guy that. No. I need to finish this one because you cannot go away with this one, man. You cannot tell me that that guy killed somebody is the same crime of the guy that actually kicked the ass of somebody. You cannot tell me the same. Stop it with this thing, man. You're not allowed. You're not allowed.
I am not allowed
because Rejon, I got an against penalty 50-50 call. I got it against penalty against Roma. I got that as well.
Yeah, of course you did.
So don't put in the same plate a Spezia mistake and a fucking Udinese mistake with a 50-50 call against Roma. Don't even put it in the same level. I don't care.
Right, but
bring me something different.
So are you telling me that the Spezia mistake was like he knew that we were gonna score there? That's why he whistled.
I don't care, man. I don't care anymore. For me, the league is rigged. I don't trust anyone. No, Rejon. For me, the league
don't trust anyone.
I don't trust it. I don't trust, man. I don't trust it. I'm sorry. I don't trust anyone.
I do not doubt it.
I don't trust anyone.
I do not doubt it, man.
You putting the Spezia mistake, the same one of random Roma, a 50-50 penalty.
Oh, no, actually, the random Roma mistake is less. Actually, the random Roma mistake can happen, and it's more. You can actually judge it more than the one against Spezia, to be honest.
Why?
Because the Roma mistake was a clear foul that happened in the fucking 16-yard box or whatever the fuck the metric system is in the English countries, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It happened, the foul, the VAR could have intervened. The one against Spezia, the ref blew the whistle, man. Nothing can happen after that. After that point, before Messias touched the ball, the ref blew the whistle. You cannot do anything there. The ref did not know if the ball was going inside the net or not. Actually, that I can excuse. The one versus Roma is pure daylight robbery. That's all I'm saying. But you cannot accept that.
I'll give you my version. I'll give you my version.
Okay, tell me your version.
The VAR sees the challenge is a soft challenge. They think it's not a penalty. End of the story.
So did the VAR do the same in the match against Torino?
That was a clear penalty.
Okay, that was a clear. I'm sorry, because I forgot.
That's a clear penalty.
Okay, so was the one against Roma?
No.
Okay, no, okay.
No, because Kier against Roma just touches the Roma player, and the Roma player falls down like somebody shoot on him. Belotti. No, let me finish. Belotti is trying to
tries to kick the ball, but it kicks the leg of the guy. This is what Kier does.
No. Kier is not kicking the ball.
Okay.
He's not kicking the ball.
It's kicking the leg.
He's not charging all the leg. He's not charging all the leg back to kick a ball. He's going straight. It's soft. The Roma player just falls down. Soft, like the penalty against Inter Juventus. That was a soft penalty.
No. I cannot.
That was a soft penalty. Yeah, just touch it. The Juventus player just get touched. He falls down.
I cannot agree with that.
I don't care, man. You don't need to agree. It's called a 50-50. You don't need to agree. It was a soft one.
Was a lot more softer than the Milan Roma one. I'm just saying Milan is part of the league as well.
No. The Torino one, actually, because I need to finish. The Torino one, Belotti is trying to put his right leg to the ground so he can shoot.
The best part is Prometheus, which says some Italian whatever rigs games for a living, laughing at this Red John guy. He's talking to me as if I don't know what corruption is. Man, I come from the most corrupted country in Europe. Are you fucking kidding me? I know what corruption is, how it works. I have done it myself. You are talking as if I'm talking out of nobody. But even when you talk about corruption, you have to talk with the fucking feet on the ground, not talk bullshit. Talking bullshit.
Okay.
Talking bullshit, I understand that it's easier for the masses to understand bullshit.
Okay, Rejon, talking about feet on the ground. Belotti is trying to put his right feet on the ground, and Ranocchia hits his feet on that he's trying to put on the ground, and that makes him fall down. That is a clear penalty. He cannot actually conclude the ball because his feet doesn't stay stable in the ground.
Okay.
Yes. Understand?
Yeah, I understand. Why do I bother?
Yeah, no.
I know. Why do I bother with this one?
What about the Udinese goal? That was not an handball. You cannot see it.
No, there is a huge difference between the Udinese goal and the goal against that we conceded against. We did not score against Spezia. There was.
Do you think Inter is gonna lose a game with an handball?
But do you understand that there is a big difference between the two mistakes? Do you understand it?
No. I'm asking you another question. I know the differences. I've been explaining that the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Inter is gonna lose a game for a referee mistake this season?
I don't know, but do you think Spezia will lose?
Statistically, let's talk about statistics. Everyone in Serie A lost a game this season for a referee mistake. At least one game for a referee mistake.
Yes.
Did Inter lose one for a referee mistake until now?
They lost 2 points, same as we would have done against Spezia.
Against who?
Against Juventus.
No, that was a soft penalty.
That was a soft penalty. Okay, so
that was a soft penalty.
So that was a penalty, but the one against Kier wasn't. This is what you're telling me.
No, I'm telling you that the referee or different referees or different games, you can judge it differently way. An handball is an handball. You cannot judge it differently for different games or different intensity. You can see a game that is more physical, and you actually your measurement is different. That's why we call it 50-50 challenges or calls. Some calls are not 50-50. It's clear. Do you think Inter is going to lose a game for a call like this?
Man, what are you talking about, bro?
A referee mistake.
But do the referees have the referees only done mistakes against Milan this season? What are you talking about? They have done against
I,
Inter as well. Inter
no. I don't
swears.
remember Inter losing a game against the referee.
But of course you don't, man. But Inter fans do. Do you understand it or not?
Can you bring me one game, please, next time that you come in alive? Can you show me
But no,
a game?
next time, if I have time, next time that I come into the live, I'm gonna come with a compilation of referee mistakes in the Premier League. But then after that, I want you to tell me that the league is rigged. I don't want you to tell me bullshit like the VAR was
No,
leading.
Rejon, don't need to go to the Premier League. Just give me a referee mistake that Inter lost the game.
Okay, I will.
Just one.
So, but the problem is, how do we put the conditions so you accept it? Because I already gave you one, but you were like, it's an interpretation.
No, give me the level of Belotti penalty or the level of elbow against Venezia when the player is in the ground that they keep playing. Clearly, the rule says you should stop the game because the player was hitting his head, so you need to stop the game.
But
Something like that. Something with the rule is clear. It's clear. It's clear, and you should stop the game or you shouldn't do that. And still, the referee doesn't see it, doesn't realize, and
but the rule is clear. Is in what sense? That convinces you, or that the rule is clear?
no, it's clear. It's clear.
So-
The rule is
so
clear. A
the
Venezia player, I
rules,
told you the rule.
the rules
Example,
says if you make a bad tackle inside the box, it's a penalty. But then when I tell you an example like that, you are like, no, can be interpreted. I just told you.
because
I just
because
told you.
I told you that the Kier one is not a bad tackle.
But if the Kier one is not the bad tackle, then 100,000,000% the one in the match Inter against Juventus is not a tackle. Because Kier one is 3 times harder and 3 times more pacey than the one in Inter against Juventus match.
But John,
Watch the replays then. It's not like I'm.
but
Watch the
John,
replay.
listen. What about Inter getting a easy penalties? All those soft penalties they got as well.
What?
Inter got a lot of soft penalties the way
Man,
Juventus got.
we read last season as well? Are you telling me this?
No.
we
We
last
got
season?
Rejon. Sorry to explain it simple. We got soft penalties as well.
See, that's how I understand it.
No. Everyone in Serie A gets soft penalties.
Mhm.
Everyone. I never complain about us not getting a soft penalty or having against a soft penalty. We got them. We get against and
Of
on
course,
favor.
of course, but now you're telling me that Inter got some penalties.
Yeah, Inter got soft penalties. So I'm not asking you. We're not talking about soft penalties. The VAR, the VAR world we live. You touch a player, the player falls down. The referee wakes up in a mood and he gives a penalty. The referee mood and it doesn't give a penalty, or the
Yeah.
referee decide to be more let the game be more aggressive and he's not stopping players for soft penalties. Some games the referee is whistling everything. I'm talking about big mistakes. I'm talking about, I explain you, the Torino one is a big mistake. Every referee should stop that game, that challenge. It's not a soft challenge.
Yes.
That challenge, Belotti is trying to stay on his feet so he can shoot, and Ranocchia doesn't let him stay, in position to shoot. He falls down,
Yeah.
and the challenge is soft, but that doesn't matter. Even a soft challenge makes you lose the balance in that situation. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
So it's losing the balance and not being able. The elbow, Dzeko, as with the Venezia.
The referee, I'm going by the same logic you said. The referee interpreted as a small
No.
small switch. No, so what do
I'll tell you.
I'm telling
No.
you.
Listen. Okay, Red John. The referee.
For the ref.
No, sorry, Red
I
John.
disagree. I disagree with that. The ref tells you like that. The same way the ref said in the goal that was scored for Udinese against Milan with his hand. He was in the images I had at the moment. There was no clear image that showed the ball entering the goal after being touched with the hand. If the view is not 100% clear, I cannot cancel the goal.
Rajon,
And by
Rajon,
the way,
sorry.
with the same exact thing happened when we played Man United. You remember when we played Man United in
Rajon,
Europa League?
can I finish the Venezia? Can I finish the Venezia case? The Venezia case. Can
I don't care. I don't care about the Venezia game. I care about what I'm talking now. What I'm talking right now is that.
Oh, but I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
Okay,
I
man.
didn't
But
finish.
with this logic, everything is rigged for you. Get it? The
No,
Champions League,
I didn't
the Europa
finish.
League, the PL, everything is rigged. You understand it? But I understand here that there's a lot of conspiracy theories here, man. So now I understand more.
No, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's simple.
It's no conspiracy theories.
The rule says, I told you, the rule says if a player is in the ground because he's been, injured in his head, the game should stop. It's a simple rule.
Yeah.
It didn't stop the game.
Yeah.
A minute.
He deemed it not.
No. The footage
No.
show it. The footage show you should go to the VAR and stop the game and disallow the goal. The footage show it. Going back to Manchester United goal, there is no image that shows KC touching the ball with his hand.
Why didn't they? Why did they cancel our goal?
I don't know.
Are they rigged, man?
I don't know.
But how? Why did that happen? You are using the same logic with me to tell me that Serie A is rigged. Now I'm using the same exact logic with you, and you are not telling me it's rigged. Are you double standard, man?
No, I'm not double standard.
Are you able to count from 1 to 10 and not diverge from the fucking ranking?
I'm not double.
I'm asking you count from 1 to 10 and to the same conclusion. You don't then to the same conclusion.
Okay,
Why?
okay. Tell me. Okay,
Because you
tell
have
me.
feelings before
Rajon,
about
tell me.
the
Okay, Rajon, tell me when.
No, Manil, I want you to answer my question. Why did the ref in Europa League not give us that goal even though we never saw the ball touching the end? How come? Why?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? But in Serie A,
I don't know. In Serie A, I know. Yeah.
But then if in Serie A, you know, because the ref has been rigged. And in Europe, the same thing happens. So let me just get this straight, okay? In Europa League, something happens, and you think you don't know. The ref must have made a mistake, but he was not rigged.
Rajon,
okay?
why are you repeating things? After
The same exact thing happens. No, I'm just trying to understand your logic. The same exact thing happens in Serie A, and you are like, I cannot justify the ref. The ref cannot make a mistake in Serie A.
Rajon.
Therefore, he is rigged. No, I'm telling you. Can you please tell us that the refs are rigged also in Europa League and in the Champions League?
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? A simple question.
Tell me.
Calciopoli in Europa League.
What?
Did Calciopoli happen in Europa League?
But
no.
Do you
answer the question? Don't say no. Yes.
No. But
did Man United won that Europa League?
No. Okay.
Is there always the same team that wins the Europa League?
No. So what? But
so what? Story.
But
end of the story.
But it's not the end of the story.
Yes. Okay, I'll give you. Ask. Did the Montari goal happen in Europa League?
Okay, but are you finished? No, it didn't. But it did. KC scored and they cancelled it. It did.
It's not a Montari goal.
Dude, it did. I'm just telling you, it did happen.
No, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
But then, how can it be the same thing? How do you want it to be the same thing?
I want a goal to go in for a meter, and the referee don't see it in Europa League.
I'm telling you, the guy, they accused him of touching the ball with his hand, even though he didn't touch the ball with his hand. It's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same thing, man.
Okay,
it's not the same thing.
Now, another thing. All these things that you mentioned right now somehow make it okay for a ref in in Europa League or in the Champions League to make a mistake because he is human, but somehow in your head you cannot comprehend the fact that a ref in Serie A can also make a mistake without being rigged in the same exact way that the ref in the Europa League makes a mistake without being rigged. Do you understand that? Can you process this information?
Can you process the fact that in Europa League is not the same team that benefits from
But it does not
the
matter.
system?
But it
In
does not
Italy,
matter.
no, it matters. It matters. In Italy, is always the same teams that benefits from the system.
Now, do you know that last game, the game before that, Torino was not given a penalty which was just as clear as this one? Do you know that?
Yeah,
Do you know,
why?
do you
Why?
know it or not?
Again, another mistake against Torino.
But do you but do you know that or not?
I see. You see?
Of course, you do not know that because you don't give a fuck, man. Because
Uh,
you only focus on the teams that matter to you. Get it? The problem is that it happened versus fucking Cagliari, or I don't know who they were playing against. The problem is that because you only see 3 matches in Serie A, you only see the errors that happen in these 3 matches. Therefore, you take it for granted that these are the only errors that happen
But
in Serie A. But the matter of fact, or the way reality works, is that
I'm allowed to talk, or
other,
you
a
gonna
lot
talk
of
a little?
other
Because I
teams
got the concept.
have.
I watch just one game a week. I got the concept. I'm allowed to talk?
I guess what were you doing until now? Not talking.
No, because you say the same thing for 20 minutes. I got it. I watched just one game in Serie A, and all mistakes happen in other games.
Trying to make sure that you get it.
Yeah, I got that. And did you get the meaning of let's make a lot of mistakes so it looks when we make actually a mistake to direct a direction of a league, they gonna think is a mistake. Do you get that system?
But
Do you get that in 2006 were happening a lot of mistakes in every game, and people were thinking, oh, this is just mistakes because happened there and there and there and there. But actually, the league was rigged because that was going in one direction. They were making sure Juventus would win it. Do you
but
get that?
lads,
Mistakes were happening in favor of Inter. That was finished third. But
okay.
still, Juventus was winning the league, and
No,
Juventus was controlling the referees.
for me,
Do you
it's
get that?
for me.
So
It's
they
really,
make mistakes
really
everywhere. So
for
it
me.
looks like actually there is mistake. No, I get it. What it's for you? I'm
Yeah,
explaining you how they rig the league because
yes,
you're a kid. Probably you don't
yeah,
understand.
yeah.
I'm
I
trying to
understand.
explain you.
Yes,
You want
yes,
to rig the league. You need to make a lot of mistakes
I understand.
everywhere, so people
This
think it's a mistake and it's normal.
now, I'm asking you: do refs in other leagues make mistakes or not? Clear and obvious mistakes. And I gave you an example in Europa League. You don't deem it as rigged. Tell me why you don't deem that as rigged, regardless of that. And if you don't deem that as rigged, but you just deem it as a mistake, why don't you use the same fucking method of uh, giving a grade, rigged or not rigged, to the referees for Serie A? This is what I'm asking you. If that mistake happens in Europa League and in Serie A, why do you judge it differently? That's what I'm asking.
I told you, man, but you don't understand. You don't listen when I talk, man. I told you.
No, but because
I told you. I
you are
told you. You don't understand. You don't. I explain you. In Italy, there is always the same teams that benefits from the system. In Premier League, fucking Leicester wins the league.
But how
Chelsea
come?
wins the league.
And,
Liverpool wins the league. Man
and
United wins the league. Arsenal wins the league. Man City wins the league. Fucking Newcastle is going to win the league.
so you
Arsenal,
basically,
Tottenham is going to win the league.
basically
How? What is the
what
system
you are telling me
benefiting?
that what you are telling
Do
me is
you
that
understand?
it's 3 teams in Serie A that
Do you understand?
it's 3 teams in Serie
22,
A that it's 3 teams in Serie A that rig the league: Milan, Inter, and
20,
Juventus.
no,
Right?
Region, 22 years, Juventus and Inter have won 80% of the leagues, 95%, 90%, I don't know what is the percentage, 85% of the leagues. They are juggling with each other who is going to win the league.
What about Milan or Milan not? Milan are
Milan has to buy the best players to win it once every
okay.
20 years.
Okay.
It looks like Milan bought Ibrahimovic and all those players, and still the Montari goal had to happen for
Yeah.
things to stop.
Montari goal, for example, it's 100% guaranteed that it happened, right? Like it's a guarantee that if Montari goal happens, then you steal the league. It's obvious, correct?
Well, of course, man, that is a clear rigged league.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Clear, richtig. Yeah.
I know you don't see it because you live in Germany.
Yeah, man. In Germany, people are super like everyone is unrigged, bro. That's why.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, this is my opinion. You're not gonna change it.
No, I'm not trying to change your opinion at all. Just trying to
I'm
understand you.
I'm actually doing a favor to you, but you're not getting the opportunity. I'm telling you
Yes.
what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, but I don't want to know what's going to happen in the future if it's your feeling. Do you understand it or not? Your feeling, it's not interesting for me.
It's
Do
it's
you
not
get
my
it?
feeling, man. I gave you millions of cases, of
Yeah,
situation,
but
names. I can give you a
but
lot of things if you want.
it's not how it works, man. It's not how it
A
works.
lot of things I can give you. I
I
can give you.
understand. I get it. But we established before that you feeling something ends up in you being wrong and right or right. Therefore,
Okay, Rejon?
I cannot accept your method of feeling as a reliable method. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Rejon. What happened to all those Primavera players sold for 20 billion by Juventus and Inter?
What happened to those? I don't know.
Yeah, those cases of plusvalenzas in Italy.
Man, do you understand that Juventus did, for example, a plus Valencia with Barcelona? Is La Liga
Not
rich?
just that one. Not just that one. There is a lot. There is 75, no,
Is
79 transaction of
sure.
75 players.
Is La Liga also rigged?
Sorry?
Is La Liga also rigged?
I don't know about La Liga. I don't
But
follow La
but,
Liga. I'm
but
telling
you
you about Serie A. I've been
but
following Serie A for 33 years.
but you used the Juventus example because of them trying to do plus Valencia, and I
I
used
told you Inter. I told you Inter as well. I told you Inter as well. I can tell you Napoli as well.
Inter as well, Napoli as well. But I'm telling you, also Barcelona and
I don't know.
also Lille did it with Napoli. Are the French and the Spanish league also rigged?
Maybe. I don't know.
But
I'm talking about something that I know. Serie A.
but okay, but you are using this as the argument to come to the conclusion that Serie A is done.
Yeah, no.
No,
This is another argument. This is another one. I'm adding something else. You're always talking about like how it should work, how should you bring
yes,
proofs and bullshit. I'm actually adding arguments. The
yes,
transactions, the
but
plusvalentas. What is this? Is this a coincidence?
how is this related? How is this related to
It
rigged?
is. It is related.
How?
It is related.
How?
It is. What do you mean how?
How is
Everything is connected. It's not an island, man. Everything is connected.
But how? I'm
They
telling you
associate.
how. I'm not telling you is it
Man,
connected or not.
if I have to explain you, I think you're not clever enough. I think we shouldn't even talk. If I have to explain you how.
Look at Prometheus, for example. Says Santa Claus is real, and then he quotes me, Red John. When I'm the guy saying, if you make the claim that Santa Claus is real, you have to prove it to me that the Santa Claus is real.
Red John, the transactions.
While you are saying Santa Claus is real because I feel it, and every time I felt it, it has come out to be true.
I'm not talking about Santa Claus, man. I'm talking about Serie A.
Sometimes I think people of the chat don't even bother listening, or I don't know. It's unbelievable. For example, he
Don't
thinks
listen.
the Undertaker thought really that. It's just so
Rejon,
funny.
the transaction, man. The transactions, the plusvalenzas. What happened to those?
How is that related to rigging the Serie A? Can you please answer me?
What do you mean? How is related?
Again, transactions.
Okay, but Rejon, clearly you're playing the stupid because you want to win the argument. I explain it. I explain it to you. Juventus sell a player for 20 million to Genova and buys the player again for 20 million.
Yes. And
what is that transaction? What is the point of that transaction?
To make plus Valencia, man, but that's obvious.
Why Genova is doing that favor to Juventus? What is getting back Genova?
Genova is getting back youth players of Juventus.
This is rigged. This is not an honest transaction. It's rigged. This is not honest. It is rigged. How do I know that Genova is not gonna let Juventus win in the pitch if Juventus is doing this type of business to Genova? This is rigged.
Because
why the league? No, Rejon. Why the league is not doing anything to fix this situation?
Because
this is not legal.
This is not legal. You see that Genoa has gotten points away from Juventus. This is how.
This is not.
Because
No.
Juventus,
Forget about this.
because
Don't look at
Juventus
this season. The previous season, Rajon. The previous
because
season.
Juventus did the same thing with Sassuolo, but Sassuolo beat them anyways. This season and last.
I don't care about Rajon. The years before, man.
But,
We're talking about the Serie A overall. Overall, the last 10 years. Why these transactions? Why? Why Juventus has to do 79 dodgy transaction? Why the league is closing their eyes and not saying anything?
but
Why these things are happening in Italy?
But dude, again, Plus Valenza is not related to the league.
It is. Everything is not an island. Football club are not islands.
I can't listen.
I'm
wasting my
trade.
time, man. Come on.
No. You see, when you don't have an answer, you're wasting your
But
time. You
it's
say
not
you
an
don't
answer,
reply.
but we work in different wavelengths, man. We are not even in the same planet. Well, what are we talking about?
I'm talking about Serie A, and the league is rigged.
Yes, and the league is rigged. In your argument, is the league is already the same.
Yes, transaction.
Yes. Okay.
Transfer market, relationship between clubs are fake, are not honest. Movement of money is not honest, is not legal.
Yes.
It's happening illegally.
Yes, true.
Relationship between clubs that actually should compete with each other are collaborating with each other for money reasons. It is rigged, man. Everything is rigged financially, in the pitch, outside the pitch.
True.
Relationship between presidents in Serie A is fake.
True.
Players, can you explain this? Sorry, Rajon. Can you explain this? Boga contract expires in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
In January. Atalanta needs to wait 6 months and you can get Boga for free.
Mm-hmm.
The president of Atalanta buys Boga 25 million. After that, sells the club.
He has an agreement with the guy who's going to buy the club to reinforce the squad.
No.
He does not want to. What do you mean? No. Do you know the reason why?
No, I know the reason. I know the reason. You're gonna say you don't have proofs, liar. So you're saying, and you're gonna laugh. I'll tell you the reason. Let me tell you the reason. I'll tell you the reason. The president of Atalanta buys Boga, sends 25 million to Sassuolo. Sassuolo sells the club for, I don't know, 300 million, 200 million, gets 200 million cash, whatever he gets. That 25 million, Sassuolo gets 10 million, he gets 15 million on his pocket in another account, somewhere else.
Uh-huh. And now, for example, Nathan could say that they did that because he wanted to burn 20 million. How do I distinguish between Nathan saying he wanted to burn 20 million? Because he wanted to bet with $20 million cash. Like, he just wanted to do it. How do I differentiate from what you're saying and what Nathan is saying? How do I know which one of you is telling the truth?
Yeah, you know Nathan lives in Texas. I lived all my life in Italy. And that transaction in a football history, listen to me. Even if you want to burn,
I don't care that you live in Italy.
No, okay, yeah, but you know what? I care less, man. I care less. I care less.
This is not what makes you trustworthy.
Rajon, you want to burn 25 million? Burn it in a different way. I know football. I know that transaction is dodgy. You get that player for free. You pay 25 million for a player that is running out of contract, and you're selling the club after that.
But
you're telling me that is not dodgy. Who cares, man? What is your opinion? I'm not stupid. How come Rajon, that is going against my
offered PSG 70 million? Wait a second.
Yeah?
How come Real Madrid offered PSG 70 million for Mbappe, who was about to get
160 million?
Yes, 160. Are they doing dodgy stuff as well?
No, they're not. They want to have the players a year before. Rajon is gone on mute. Anyway, let's wait if he comes back, and I'm closing the live.
Hi, I'm back.
Rajon,
Tell me.
The Real Madrid want to get the player a year early.
Yes, and so does Sassuolo, Atalanta.
Why? He's gonna sell the club.
What?
He's gonna sell the club.
Yeah, but he has an agreement with the guy who's going to buy the club, so he makes the best possible investment before he leaves, because the new owner does not want to risk the Champions League, and he wants to do everything in his power.
Okay. But
Guarantee
why
that
the new owner doesn't keep Gozen?
What?
Why the new owner doesn't say as well? Oh, but get Boga, but keep Gozen as well.
Because Gozens has been injured all season long, and they don't want.
No, what I see, no, John. See, you're playing stupid with me.
I'm
Man,
not being stupid with
he
you.
says no. You play.
These are all. This is an you are interpreting the way
He's
you
not
think it
interpreting.
was.
He's not interpreting. No, it's not interpreting.
There is zero
That is-
difference between what I said and what you are saying. Both of us are talking out of our ass. Do you understand it or not? You
No,
are
no,
talking
Red
out
John.
of your ass, but the
Red
difference
John.
between us is you are convinced you are right. I know I'm talking out of my ass.
Red John,
Because
Red John.
I don't know it, and I have the same information about it.
Okay, Red John. The funny thing is that with the Real Madrid example you made, that transaction never happened. Actually, PSG refused the offer.
Yes.
And actually, PSG, listen to me. No, listen to me. PSG refusing that offer explains that the financial fair play is rigged. For some clubs works, for other clubs doesn't work. Because if there is a financial fair play, PSG is gonna sell Mbappe, get the money, cover the financial fair play rules, and maybe buy a better player. But because PSG doesn't give a shit about the rules in Europe and they do whatever they want, that proves my case. The president of Atalanta. Let me finish here. The president of Atalanta buys a player that don't need to buy because he's selling the club, and that player can be bought for free 6 months later. And he's selling a player that he doesn't need to sell because he's selling the club straight before he's selling the club. This is Serie A, man. Everything is dodgy. There is always a story behind. There is always something happening. There is always weird shit happening. It's a rigged league. I don't care anymore what people say. These things. Do you want the Serie A to get clear? What all those fucking presidents are Americans?
It will never.
Maybe it gets different.
It will
Maybe
never
it gets different.
It will never get clear, Clarence. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's Italians who are in charge, and it's
well,
Italians.
Americans are buying all the clubs. Americans are buying all the clubs.
Yeah, I know, but they are in charge of the country. So as long as Italians are there, they are never, even if they are safe, and even if nothing is going on, as long as Italians are the ones leaving it, it will never be unrigged. Okay, there. It's not it's the concept that people have. Get it? It's the same. I know this shit too good, man. Like I lived with it. People here, everyone here talks about corruption, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking. You've never seen corruption. You've never been part of it. You've never profited from corruption. Okay, I have profited part of it, seen it. You don't you talk about it as something in the air. Okay, you think it's something subjective. You don't understand that it's something objective. Okay, and this is why you think you can just talk about corruption there, and understand it. And this is the same psychology that people have in Albania as well. You see corruption everywhere in Albania as well, and I understand that. Get it? But it's not how it works, man. And Serie A will always be rigged in the minds of people who watch Serie A, and especially in the minds of those people who are Italian, always, regardless of how clear and how clean Serie A will ever be. It doesn't matter. It's not the thing itself. It's the way people see things.
Okay, Rajon. Okay, you're right. What can I say? You're right. Serie A is not rigged. It's a clear league. Yeah. Sure.
Dude, it's like do you actually understand? We made a 2-hour discussion right now, wasting my and our time, okay? And you still say Serie A is not a rigged league. I'm not talking if I didn't claim Serie A is rigged or unrigged. all I've been talking to you right now is, are you 100% sure that it's rigged? Yes, then show me how you know that. Do you like it's unbelievable. Like I feel like not only did I feel before you said that I wasted my time here, but I feel even more now, 3 times more waste of time because now you say it's not rigged. I'm talking about if it's rigged.
Red Zone was ironic. Was ironic, by the way. You're not gonna convince me what is Serie A because I know Serie A better than anyone else.
I don't need to convince you, man. I don't need to convince you.
I know Serie A better than anyone else here.
Of course,
and I'm doing a favor to everyone. Inter is gonna win it, so just go and bet some money.
Okay.
Because it's already decided. I should understand. I mean, it's clear. It's clear. It's clear. Like it's gonna happen. Just give it a time. It's clear.
It's clear.
And you know what? You know my opinion. You know my opinion about Milan. I'm not putting any pressure to Maldini.
The only problem is that you are going to change it in the end. That like
no. Listen to me. I don't have.
You always do.
Let me finish 1 second. I don't have any how you call it benefit on saying this because at the end I didn't put any expectation to the club to say, oh, I want the club to win the league. I was like, yeah, top 4 is completely fine. So I'm happy how it's finishing. Top 4, I'm really happy with that. I'm just disappointed that a lot of things are happening that I thought is not going to happen again. They are still happening. So clearly the league is at what it was in 2006. The league is at that place still. It's been 15 years and the league is still there. Montari goal happened. The league is still there. Nothing changed. It's the same. It's the same old shit. It's not fair. It's not a fair play. It's not an honest play. It's not the best team that wins. It's not. I don't care. It is rigged at any level. The referee association, the league, the transfer market, the relationship between clubs, the powers between agents, football players, everything is rigged. Everything is just not honest. Everything is outlaw. Everything is fiscal evasion, everything. You can put there everything. At every level. Salernitana owner is the same owner of Lazio for half of the league. Half of the league. Not anymore. Fuck, say yeah, not anymore.
Okay. So it's not.
For fucking 19 games, by law, they should not allow Salernitana to play in Serie A, man. If Lotito doesn't sell Salernitana fucking 15th of August, Salernitana should not play in Serie A.
You are wrong. You are wrong. No, it doesn't say that Lotito shouldn't sell the club. The law is Lotito should not own the club. Do you understand the difference between not owning and selling?
Okay. Why? Okay,
yeah, man, because let's not shit everywhere, man. Like,
why is owning the club even if he should not own the club?
He does not own the club. He put
in
it
January.
in
January.
Yes,
in January.
Not in January. No, until the 13th of December. In the 13th of December, 11:55, the club was sold because that was the last minutes, the last deadline before selling the club. I don't know if it was 13 or 24th or 22nd of December. Because
the last one, no. The last one was during the summer transfer market. They gave him 6 months. They gave him extra 6 months.
It got extended because you have to
because
find
what?
You have
because
to find
what? I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. You're not allowed it.
It doesn't matter. You're not allowed it. It's not about you caring, man. It's about how things work.
Of course. In Italy, it's always like this. It doesn't matter the rule. Let's change it to make things work.
It's like this.
Of course.
It's like this.
Of course. No, it's not like this everywhere. It's not like this everywhere. No, it's not. No, it's not.
But
it's not.
But
it's not. It's not. You can see how they are treating Chelsea. The government, how it's treating Chelsea. You can see it.
Man, what the government is doing to Chelsea is criminal, man. But fucking England is a piece of shit country.
No. There is rules. You follow them. Do you follow them?
It's a piece of shit country, man.
No. There is rules. You follow them. There is rules. You follow them.
What rules? Where were the rules until now? Where were the rules? When they would suck him dry every season, every year, getting fat because of him, getting corrupt because of him. Are you telling me that England is some clean country, man? Corrupt as fuck. Like, come
What are
on.
you talking about? Why are you talking about the country? I'm talking about the Premier League, but
Yeah, no. I'm talking about the parliament in relation to the guy that they are facing right now and starving the club because of that.
stay to the Premier League. The Premier League, man.
Someone here can write that the league is corrupt because they are making use of the situation in Ukraine and in Russia to fuck up a rival club. This is what. Listen, guys, if the same exact thing happened in Italy, you would be saying this there, 100%.
No,
You would be saying they are trying to end this club because Juventus or Man City or whatever is paying for it. 100. I know you, man. I know how the concept is in Italy and how the concept is in general. This is what you would be saying.
No, Rajon, there was. I'm sorry, there was a chance to do that. The government should have stopped, for example, the league. Let's talk about the league because you went to the government. I'm talking about the Premier League. The Premier League is following the rules, and it's not allowed in Chelsea to go against those rules. But let's go back to the. I'll tell you, the Serie A had the simple rules.
It's not the Premier League that is stopping them. It's the Parliament that is stopping.
Yeah, the government is stopping. Okay, and the Premier League is making sure the rules are followed.
Guys, if the Parliament in Italy says something, makes a law to freeze.
I'm not even waiting for the. Listen, I'm not waiting for the Parliament. Okay, Rajon, what about the rule? What about the rule that was in Serie A that by the end, before the season finished, 30 of June, you need to have paid all the salaries of your players and respect some financial fair play rules the league has. Those rules were not respected by a lot of teams in Serie A, and Inter and Juventus was one of them.
Yes.
And usually says that if you don't follow the rule, you lose the league or you lose your position and you go down. I don't know how many points down. But of course, for Juventus and Inter, even if they didn't follow the rules, actually not following the rules helped them to get that position in the league. The league, what they did, they changed the rule, help and wait for Juventus and Inter to find those money.
Yeah.
So conveniently, so they didn't lose anything.
What do you mean so conveniently, man?
It's convenient, yeah.
There were teams in Germany with the same thing. The same thing happened. Man. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't care. I don't care. Why Milan should be punished for that? How are you
punished for that?
Yes, Inter bought players they cannot afford and won the league.
Yes. So
I'm punished about that. I didn't buy players that I couldn't afford. I kept my salary. I paid all my salaries and I kept my my players, the players I could afford.
What do you mean?
I mean, Juventus cannot afford Ronaldo anymore. They should let him go, and they don't finish top 4.
How can they let him go?
The summer before.
How could they do that?
If you cannot, you get penalized, and Napoli goes top 4.
Man, but
how, Rajon? How is not my problem? There is a rule. The Serie A has rules. If you don't follow them, I don't care. You get punished.
Dude, again, the Juventus, Inter, Lazio, and Roma, the 4 teams.
Yeah, punish all of them. Punish all of them.
The 4 teams that couldn't pay the salaries were hit, same as every other team in the league, by coronavirus. By the same.
Exactly. I don't care.
But
we paid our salary.
I don't care if you care, man. I don't care if you care. The thing is, with same as everything in life, not just in football, that no one gives a fuck about. Okay, so with everything in life, people and governments and everyone, the leagues, every single one, made it so that if you had no money, the fucking landlord couldn't remove you from the house. Do you understand it or not? In Germany, for 1 year, you couldn't pay the landlord. No one would remove you. let alone for entities which bring money to the state itself, such as. Do you understand it or not? You are talking like you are a 5-year-old girl, naive as fuck, not knowing what's going
Okay,
on.
okay. What about La
What
Liga?
are you talking about?
Why they didn't change the rule to help Barcelona to keep
La
Messi?
Liga, it's a totally different thing. It's not even comparable. La Liga has a FFP rule integrated into the
Serie A,
Serie
Serie A
A.
has FFP. Yeah, they have FFP rules.
They do not have FFP
They
rules.
they have.
Larry, please.
They have. That is an
Yeah.
FFP rule. You need to pay your salaries or you lose the league.
This is not the FFP rule, right? The FFP rule of La Liga, difference from the FFP rule that La Liga has from the one that UEFA has, is that La Liga is preventive. It has La Liga cannot, like, if they see that something is going not right, they prevent you from doing something. UEFA
Okay.
after is post facto.
Okay, Serie A is punitive. If you don't respect it, you get punished. Why they didn't get punished?
Serie A makes exceptions. Dude.
Why?
Same
Why?
as every other league. Same as the German
No.
league. Same as, what do you mean no? Same as the
No,
German.
you should not do that.
But I
AC
don't-
Milan. No, Rejon, I finished. AC
they
Milan
didn't-
managed to keep it right.
So-
Why
so
don't
did-
you
so did-
don't give the league to the AC,
So did
AC
10
Milan?
other teams. Man. So did 10 other teams. It doesn't matter that Serie A.
Exactly. Why you don't?
Oh my God! But you are like a 5-year-old dude.
No,
man.
no,
So-
no, Rejon,
Use your
Rejon.
logic to understand it. This
No,
is
it's a
why,
clear, it's a
why?
simple. Rejon,
Because
it's a
something
no. 1 second. It's a simple logic, man. You how you say, you give a prize to actually who follows the rules and was exceptional in a really difficult moment.
No, you don't give a
Why
prize.
not?
Because
Yes, why not?
Because
Why
you are too busy helping the ones that are in need in that moment. You don't care about it.
You're
Dude.
not punishing them financially.
Dude,
No need to
again.
punish them financially. Don't need to punish them financially. Just sport wise.
But sport-wise means indirectly financially, man. What are you talking about?
No,
What no? No what? What no?
no.
What punishment?
Just give the position, the right position. Napoli paid all the salary. Napoli should be a higher position than Juventus.
How is that not financially?
Okay. What about Napoli getting punished because Juventus not following the rules? They get an advantage. Napoli didn't know. In the beginning of the season, the rule was not changed in the beginning of the season. The rule was changed at the end of the season.
Dude, not rules that no one gives a fuck, but laws. Laws change as well. Laws are liquid. Get it? They change in order to facilitate the changes in society itself. Not rules that no one gives a fuck. So when something happens, the rule that is unchanged changes in order to make the life easier for the ones.
John, I'm sorry. 2020 pandemic was happening already.
Yes.
So if before the league starts, you allowed everyone to not pay salaries because that rule there's not a problem anymore. You actually give them 2 months extra or 3 months extra to everyone, and they know from the beginning of the season. People be no. You know you're wrong in this one. You know you're wrong in this one.
But
you know you're wrong in this one. Yes, you're wrong. And you know that when the law changed, there is a period of activation of the law. So everything that happened before stays with the previous law.
Dude, again.
No, dude, don't tell me things because I know how things work.
Yeah.
So basically, no. It's simple as that. You start a league with the law or with a rule. That rule stays.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it stays.
It does not have to stay, man. It does not have to stay.
Yes, because I, as an AC Milan or as a Napoli or whatever team, as a Sassuolo, I'm following that rules. And you change it at the end. And you change it at the end of the season.
Man, I'm talking about laws, not rules, but laws.
Laws is the same. Laws is the same. Yes.
Laws is 10 times harder to change the law.
Law is the same thing. Law is the same thing.
Laws are 10 times harder to change than rules.
No, but when they change, I'm explaining you.
With a decree, with laws, with a decree from the parliament, the law changed from you not able to pay the house for 2 months, then the landlord has the right to get to remove you from your house, to you cannot pay the house for a year and the landlord cannot do shit about it. The law changed, let alone, and the law didn't change the first day that Corona happened. It changed 6 months after it happened, and it had backward capability,
No,
meaning
Red
even
Zone.
if you had not paid the monthly payment for your house before the law was made, you were still covered by the law. This is what happens when the state is emergence is
Red
a
Zone.
state of emergency. You are
Red
dealing
Zone.
with something. Okay.
Red Zone. I'm talking about. I'm not saying, Red Zone. I'm not saying the league should get the money of Inter before the league finish. I'm telling you, I'm fine for Inter paying that money late. Like I'm fine for people paying the rent late or not paying it in a moment of difficulty. What I'm saying, which is simple, that the person that pays the rent has to win the league. This is simple, man. It's a simple concept.
But so what, man?
Yes.
But man, wait a second. Juventus also paid it. Lazio
No.
also. What did Lazio win?
They paid late.
What did Lazio win, man?
I don't care, man. They went in the Europa League.
But dude,
I don't care.
This is your problem. Your problem is this. You see, you take 5 examples. One of the example only proves your point.
All of them. Four of them should be punished.
The rest,
all of them.
But then you say, I don't care. Dude, either everyone profits from it, or the guy who profits from it just happened to be part of everyone. Do you understand it or not?
No, Rajon, when I say I don't care, I don't care about Lazio as well. They should be punished as well, man.
But man, you are making
yes.
You are making
it's simple. I'm making it simple, man.
But you are making it seem right now as if the league did that in order to make a favor to Inter because they knew that Inter was going to win the
Of course. Yes. Lazio and Roma happen to be in the same bracket of Inter and Juventus, and that benefits them in that situation.
So you think?
It's simple, man. Like every other, Rajon, like every other rules, you happen to be in that bracket and you benefit of that. But we know exactly that rule is made to help Juventus and Inter.
So
we know
no.
Yes, I know that. You don't know. I know that. I know that.
Okay, let's leave it here because I have no one else.
I know that. Okay. I know that Inter goes and buy Hakimi 50 million, 45 million. And they know.
Okay, I'm out.
They don't have the money to pay salaries, and they keep buying players.
Okay, man.
Yeah, you know that.
I'm out, man. I'm out. Have a good one.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
See you next time.